Show.
RTM podcast show.
To the world and them girls.
Young Spray, Queen Ice Cream.
How you mean?
In Northwest London, born and raised. In Kilburn is where she spent most of her days. Chilling out, matching, relaxing, all queening. Then her and Mafiella did start diva twinning. And Young Spray, well, I was up to no good. Always making trouble in the neighbourhood.
What?
Did a one liquor rubs and the judge didn't care. He said, I'm sending you to prison right now for 2 years. I blew my mama kissing them when I saw tears. Her face showed the limit of the pain she could bear. If anything I could say, the sentence weren't fair. But I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, mama, have no fear. Have no fear, mama. I know I'm only 16, but I'm built for this.
That's what
Yo, I pulled up to the jail around 7 or 8 and I yelled to the sweatbox, yo fam, link you later. Welcome to Feltham, I was finally here. They took me to Swallow and it started from there. That's where it all started, man. You're just like me, I'm just like you. I was a bad you too.
Bad you try.
But you could change, man.
You can change. Have faith.
RTM.
Really the most.
Come on. Big up. Big up. Let me see the big up the chicken in it.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Chicken up.
Yeah.
Out the door.
Right.
Out the door.
Come on. Setting. Yeah, man. Come on.
Really the most. The smallest knife on the corner. Smallest knife on the corner. Yeah. Smallest knife on the corner.
I did I go and fry some fish. Look where I go on. You see? Fish them ready for the ground. You see?
Come on.
I go and do it the whole school with. You see what I go on. Rim pan, bomb buck. You see it, man?
Come
the
on.
QWENG CITY we say, you know.
QWENG of them local, look. See the QWENG of them. Yeah. Watch her now. Go on, watch her now. Go on, X Factor. Go on. X Factor rehearsal. Are you going mad, you know? Where you going, gym?
It's not X Factor, it's Britain's Got Talent. That's what it's Britain. Yeah.
You know what, babe?
Are you going gym?
I love you, you know.
Yeah, come
You're
on,
my
man.
boy.
Say RTM podcast.
You're my boy.
Say RTM podcast.
Jano.
Say RTM podcast.
Rastafari.
Are you going mad?
I'm going mad.
You're on mind games a bit. You got your tongue pierced.
Still going gym in it.
Got your tongue pierced though.
Singing about
Bench in the garden.
thinking about you.
Mind games. It's got to be mind games, isn't it?
We'll get some food, man.
Go to
No,
the
no, give us some
fucking
food for real, man. Go get some
house.
chicken, man.
Buddy, go to the house.
Go and get some chicken, man.
Yeah? They robbed my money, babe.
I see you doing water.
This is too much still. Welcome to the RTM podcast show, exclusive, you know. You know we had to come straight to the block for this one, cause it's proper flowers. You get what I'm saying? Kew Garden flowers. You get what I'm saying?
Real flowers, yeah?
Proper, legendary settings. You get me? Big Bad Spray, come going mad, I'm even forgetting. Big Bad Spray, Young Spray, here with my co-host.
You know the vibes.
Queen Ice Cream. I'm not sure if you can air her properly yet, but that's Brizavelli's fault. Straight away, no delay. Big up Briz. But today, we've got a special guest today, a real pioneer in this thing. Foundation. Foundation.
Foundation after the foundation,
Do
yeah.
you get what I'm saying? As far as, he doesn't even need no introduction, cause you already know. You get what I'm saying? But Megaman.
Let me sit to the
So
side. Let me
Solid.
sit to the side today. You know what I mean?
CEO.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Solid.
All of that.
CEO. You know what I mean? Started this whole thing, broke down the door. Them
Show the streets there's another
you
hustle.
understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah. So We had to come to the block. We've got some cutaways, so you're gonna see. Yeah, he's still on his ends, man, and that goes a lot. That goes, trust me,
I'm
that
still on
goes
the
far.
end. Wait. Let's get that right. I
You're
can
still able to come on the ends.
Yeah.
Why for that?
freely.
Yeah.
Why for that?
I'm still able to appear on the ends.
Yeah.
Not come on the ends.
Yeah.
Why for that?
Yeah, I already wired myself.
Wired
don't worry.
yourself, yeah? Yeah?
But yeah, so boom. Megs, but
Nah, respect.
enough respect though,
Always,
man.
always,
car.
brother.
I know
Always,
Megs don't
always,
like
always.
talking to no one, you get what I'm saying? And
There's,
you know,
there's not much people I like speaking to, man. 'cause
yeah, not really.
everybody has agendas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not really into the chat.
But you know what? Really and truly, I should have stepped up and represented for you time ago, because you've been kind of close to man's organisation and the way how we just set up our thing like early hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, come on, man. But you know, you have to
From
just.
the whole North Star thing,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
know TMD and
We're gonna get into
Wes
that.
and Buckhead and you know
Yeah, yeah.
Stitcher and C and you
Come
know
on. Yeah.
all of the man them. So yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
I
only
should have
right,
been in
man.
there from early, but there's nothing better than the
No,
right
but we had to
times,
leave.
innit?
We had to leave it a gap. You get me? True.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
you
yeah.
done it. You know what I mean? With the other guy, we had to leave it a gap.
No, you know, respectfully.
Yeah.
Hey, spray, no. Listen.
You get what I'm saying?
On a grown man
Okay,
thing,
let's do it.
on a
You don't
grown
know-
man thing, this is how we're gonna do
No,
it.
you done the link. Okay, let's do it.
Respectfully, yeah.
So we had to
that
leave
had
it
to
again.
happen.
Yeah.
And the reason why that had to happen, because we're coming of an age where we have to show people exactly what it is and not what they thought it was. You understand what I'm saying, bro? So that conversation that me and him had was a very constructive and eye-opening conversation. That done a lot for East, South, North and West, bro. So,
You made him drink beer water still.
bro, stop that, man.
No.
We're not gonna do that.
No,
We're not gonna do that.
Cool. I forgot.
Car, respect
I
to
forgot
all of
Megan's.
them. I know one or two of them, you
I
know what I mean,
forgot he's
might be a bit funny online and a little bit disrespectful, but we're so grown, we ain't even got to think and hold that against anybody. You know what I mean? But apart from that, salute to the sensible ones. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's the bad ones and the mouthy ones that make the sensible ones kind of want to distance themselves. And it's the bad ones that kind of disrespect the sensible ones that end up not actually being on board when the sensible ones get up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to salute every ends, man. Salute them, salute every ends. That had to happen still.
It didn't have to happen, but it happened. You get what I'm saying? It
It
didn't
had to
have to
happen,
happen.
had to happen.
Because that's what, you know what? They
I'm
asked
from
me-
South London, I'm not from North, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
I'm
from
not North.
Wolverhampton. I'm from Wolverhampton.
Cool, you're from East,
But
I'm from North, I'm not from North.
someone actually asked me
People
that.
had to understand what happened, because sometimes, yeah, there's conversations that people had on the streets like, you man were around, man, for certain reasons and we needed man and all of that. No, bro. Like, let's set the record straight, bro. We're from Southwest London. You understand what I'm saying? Most of us weren't the baddest, but we were the bravest. We had more heart than enough, man, and we had to circle a lot of people in their time. But what I'm saying is that man's not involved in you lot's thing.
Yeah.
We came across because we bucked up in Iron Apple Cyprus. Yeah, we had a mutual understanding. Certain people, like you see, when Bucket was going through his situation with security, certain of his own man left him, and that's facts. No disrespect to man them or nobody, but certain man left him, and I was there standing by his side, making sure that he was Chris. You get me? For the whole time he was on the island, and me and him gelled well. You understand what I'm saying? So big up his sister, big up his nephew and everybody. You know what I mean? Big up his kids.
Yeah, big up
and all
Linda,
that.
man.
But when that gelling happened, there was another bond. And the first person I met out of you lot properly was Stitcher. You get me? And then after Stitcher, I met C. And then I came to North London, sat down in an apartment. But the apartment that I went into North London was Bookie blood. I don't even think anybody lived there. But me and Morgan went up there, had a conversation.
Free up.
Free up my brother Morgan, you get me? We're going to get into that conversation as well, yeah? Yo, family, I beg you step round that, yeah? Yeah, respect, G. So, we had a conversation, and I kind of looked at the man and I said, "Rah, Cream." I looked at the man and I said, "You lot are on badness. You lot got a certain..." I didn't know about North London man's reputation. Brixton guys might have knew about it. Junction boys, I did not know about no one's reputation. I was meeting them for the first time in Cyprus, hearing all the madness and cool. But when I heard their conversation, I said, "Yo, you don't need to make a business. You know what I mean? You don't need to do something with this blood, because the badness ain't just about being bad. You lot got to think further than that. So take that little gangster that you have, or the reputation you have, and create a business out of it, and you can actually penetrate the world in a different mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my motto was, if you ain't got a business, you can't roll with me. Because you got to have a company, you got to have some sort of thing that. And then, yeah, C1 was the one that took to it the most out of everybody. He's the more calculated gangster, I would say, out of the set at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew that you can do the road thing, but boy, I could do business as well and become a star and rap and bomba clot. Like,
He had the vision.
he had the vision, and he's still got the vision up to this day. And even like he says, Megs, like if he didn't show me certain things, I didn't save his life by standing by his side and holding a strap and being down for him. I saved his life by giving him information. And that's another reason why I can step into my area forever, and my kids can step into it forever, because it ain't about trying to be as bad as they are. It's about giving them information to uplift them out of the situation they're in. And that's what I done. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I weren't involved in the man them's thing, but while I was around the man them, I was down for whatever they were down for, you know what I mean?
Alright, cool. That still didn't need to happen. Because you know why? They asked me this, I think in Take Risks. I think it's Take Risks, they said, oh, would I sit down with Tricky? Yeah? I said, why? Why? Do you think I should?
You're not thinking...
No, but I'm saying, do you think I should?
Not you.
No, but on a...
Not you, not you.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay.
Not you.
No, but I'm
maybe
just
maybe
saying-
a Wes.
No, but I'm just saying, you know,
Maybe
that
a
it's cool.
Stitcher, maybe a C, maybe a couple other man, but not you.
I was just thinking...
It's not your place. It's not your place to even think to be sitting down with any one of them. It's their,
No, but
it's their
why?
place to make that decision.
No, but I'm just saying, why?
But my situation, the reason why I sat down with because it was needed, because people had a different mindset of who I am. Like I say, bro, I'm a cool youth. I didn't grow up, none of my family, well, that I know of, were deep in the streets, done whole heap of badness. My family had companies. They're multi-millionaires in Jamaica. They were multi-millionaires in Grenada.
Yeah.
What am I doing in the streets of London? Trying to play bad boy, not running companies, not doing business.
Do you know what, yeah?
So I had a duty to let people know who I am, because there's enough men around me that look on me like the bad man that I'm standing next to. They look on me like the dysfunctional people that I'm standing next to. And sometimes
that's mind games.
I'm not saying you.
That's mind
I'm not
games.
saying C. I'm not saying Wes,
that's
but I'm
mind
saying
games. You changed it from gangster or bad man. I was cool with that one. The first one, this bad man changed it from bad man to dysfunctional. That's worse than Justin.
you know what it is. When you're a bad man, you are
That's
kind of
worse than Justin. He
dysfunctional. Now,
done
on a real note, when you're just about badness in the streets,
I'd rather that than dysfunctional.
you
though.
are part and parcel dysfunctional, bro.
Can we start?
It's an emotional lack of intelligence, bro.
Can we use
and
the
most,
bad man thing,
and
bro?
most bad boys, yeah, are not intelligent, bro.
Can we use the bad boy thing instead of dysfunctional?
No, I don't care, bro. I'm here now. I can talk worse than how you're speaking. Bro,
No, but, alright, cool.
most
Big
bad
up.
boys are very dysfunctional, yeah? A few of them are very illiterate, yeah? And they use their badness, and the reason why they had the anger is because of those issues. Because they weren't intelligent enough to be emotionally stable and know how to react better than how they did.
Do you know what, yeah? We're going to
I
bring
mean-
it back, though. Because we
Cool,
need
man.
to know
Let's bring it back.
how we even started.
Before we get even into that, yeah, we've got to bring it back still.
We need to know how we even got there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We want to know about Mega, because this is your day. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cool,
So, the flowers, so we want to know like where you was born.
My
where-
G, come on. My G. You saying is
come
you
on,
good?
man.
Come on, bro.
Yeah? Yes, Clark. Man, then putting on size on me. All right. Look,
Come on, bro.
started the thing still, so yeah. Yeah, say no more, bro.
Yeah, you see we're outside, you get
Yeah?
me?
Big H. Enough people say they're outside, but they're inside, the party's outside.
Yeah, come on.
We're
so
outside.
Boom now. Obviously, so where was you born? Rane?
Yeah, born, no, I was born Lambeth, you know, St. Thomas's Hospital, bro.
Oh, yeah.
St. Thomas's Hospital, man, so that's Lambeth, so yeah, if you was born in St. George's, that's the Wandsworth borough. I was born in St. Thomas's, so that's Lambeth, bro.
And where did you grow up, Rane?
Grew up in Junction, yeah, but yeah.
We're actually going to go to a few of these spots, what he mentions.
Yeah.
We're going to go to and we're going to have a little...
There's like 6 to 7 different areas in the Wandsworth borough. There's like 16, 17 plus estates in the Wandsworth borough, and everyone's cool with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we do get time today, I'll take you around to most of the estates
We're gonna
get a quick little.
We're going to go around, you
preview
get
of
me?
it.
We're
Yeah,
going to go
yeah,
around,
yeah,
you get me,
yeah.
car? Well, I met this one special.
It's just one of the places in southwest London that is actually like that. I would say the whole of London that is actually like that. People are beefing from road to road, estate to estate, in every territory that you could name. But over here, that beef is like 90% cool. Everyone's 90% cool, 10% internal problems. You know what I mean? So we're kind of
As we saw earlier.
Yeah,
As
we
we saw earlier. You get what I'm saying? But
the young buck, you get me? Big up my GK. We're going to
saying?
speak about K a little later as well.
yeah, man. But
You get me?
now it's good to see the elder them on the corner, ready to distinguish any possible fire. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
boom.
I'm glad I was here because I could have went left still.
So primary school,
Yeah, primary school.
what was that like?
Primary school was cool, but it was hard, man, because I grew up with my grandparents, innit, so I didn't really have the things that I wanted to have in primary school. I had plaits in my head. When the plaits come out of my head, gal used to have to comb my hair. My lack of confidence, you get me? I wasn't that confident. I had holes in my trainers in school certain times. Most kids don't even know about having holes in your trainers and holes in your socks and them thing there. So I had a different upbringing. That's just facts. You know what I mean? And you know what it is? It wasn't like my parents didn't have, but I didn't take care of my things. You can go, you go school just like that. And you know them raw Jamaican grandmas.
Yeah.
If you can go, you go school just like that. And they would make me go to school just like that. So I had to mind how I was playing football and playing around, you know what I mean, at school and that. Otherwise, boy, I weren't getting a new pair of shoes until the next month, to this next payday. I was cool at school, man. I was very, I had long hair in it. I was cool at sports. You know what I mean? I was like the 32nd fastest, 32nd strongest. Outside of the geeks in school that were strong, but didn't know how to use their strength. You know what I mean? There's bare Africans and white youths in school and Asian youths in school that looked firm, but they really didn't have the heart. You know what I mean? And they could beat man up, but they didn't really. Nah, you're a bad man. You see you? Come back round again. Yeah. And you.
Yeah, we should have put some two little things there.
You have to put something in the path, man.
We're gonna have to put one.
Let people know to go around. You get me? Sorry, Mumsy, we're just filming, you know.
Now make mommy go to you. Make mommy go to you. Go to you.
No, it's fine, Mummy, man. Love you, yeah?
I can't believe you unpatterned mommy.
No, elders know the pattern still. The young ones have to buy the young ones, man.
Where this guy, man?
But yeah, primary school was cool. It's your first time in actually stepping out the yard properly and thinking that you're somebody in school and learning the ropes and kicking football and you know what I mean. So yeah, primary school is cool. Falconbrook, man. It's literally like 2 steps over there.
I swear Swiss was telling us about Falconbrook. Still big up Swiss. Yeah,
Falconbrook, man. Enough of us went there. Me, Shabs, Ben, he's an agent now. You know what I mean? Godfather to my son. You get me?
So everyone just linked up from primary school.
Everyone linked up from primary school. G-Man from So Solid.
Bomba.
You get me? Matt passed through there. Seth, Cage from 21 Seconds. All of us went there, man. There's enough girls as well, man. Big up Nicole, Sophia, Rochelle. I see Rochelle on France 24. Yeah, the news. I was watching the news one time and said, yes, coming in live from France. I was like, Rochelle's on the news. I was like, yeah, so big up Rochelle. AC Burrell as well, he's in LA. He was the one that produced Ride With Us and a couple Lisa Mafia tracks. So
Ride With Us, ride.
Yeah, big in the game, big producer,
ride,
early.
like,
and them man, they were tapped in school. They wasn't the most intelligent, but the people that were like not forward in one area, they were so forward in the next area. So he was mad talented basketball player as well. So yeah, man.
So the transition from secondary school, did you go to the same secondary school as everyone?
Well, I got into ADT, which was meant to be some new technology school. But my cousin didn't get into ADT. I wasn't allowed to go to ADT.
Oh, don't lie, you'll have to get together.
So I had to stay with him. So I went to John Archer.
What was that like?
That was cool, man. First year in John Archer. That school is named after a black man, you know, John Archer.
Why?
I don't know, bro. It's named after a black man. You know what? I maybe don't know right now, car.
But you knew at the time.
But I knew at the
that's
time.
mad though.
You know what I mean?
Big him up though.
So he was maybe a significant black person in the area at the time. They named the school after him. And then that school closed down, bro.
What, while she was there?
Yeah, school
you had
closed
to
down
move
in my
school?
first year, so I had to move school.
Where did you go then?
Went to Ernest Bevan.
Do you know why it closed down?
They weren't really up to scratch, man. You know what I mean? Weren't up to scratch,
What
really.
was your favourite subjects?
Art and music.
My GLC mould, yeah?
Yeah, art and music.
Well, you could draw it.
And yeah, I could draw still.
You still draw? Do you still draw?
I can do anything I want to do,
Do
man.
you draw though? Do you
Not
do
right now, no.
Oh, okay.
No. But I can do anything. I'm mega in it. I can do anything I put my mind to, blood. It's done. It's nothing I can't do, man. But, yeah, I used to draw, man. But what happened, I'm a black youth growing up in school. And the art teacher sent us all home one time. Imagine the art teacher sent us all home one time and said, draw what's outside your window. Outside my window is a roof and bricks with a little bit of sunset. I drew that, bro. He gave me a D.
What?
You know how much time and effort I put into the bricks and the roof and the sunset. Yeah, I'm in the ghetto. Yeah, I'm in the hood. Yeah.
What did he give you?
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize.
What did he give you? What did he give you?
We're not gonna do that today.
No, what did he give you?
Because I'm gonna.
No, what did he give you? What did he give you? What did he give you?
He gave me the letter D. The letter. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah?
No, I forgot. I
He
can't.
gave man the letter D. Yeah.
No, but that's a disrespect though.
But that's a disrespect because I
Yeah.
put time and effort into the roof.
What was his
the
reasoning
attention
for-
to
what-
detail.
why did he do-
He
why
said
did
I
he
didn't
give you
use my
that?
imagination. He gave me the letter D because I didn't use my imagination. Yeah? They're not going to get into this, bro.
Cool. No,
We're on the block today, bro.
But you made me
I'm gonna
drink
cook
Ray
up
and
with
that.
the young ones,
He
man,
made
because
me drink Ray and that, you
I
know.
have to make sure that you don't
He
step
made-
out of line
he
today,
made me
blood.
drink Ray and that, you know. They want to tell me the man gave him a what? Like,
The letter D. So, yeah, he gave man the letter D because I didn't use my imagination.
No, but that's fuckery though.
I was kind of vexed for that. You get me? And
He
from
said
there,
you should have used your imagination.
you know what? The way how I grew up, bro.
But he told everyone to draw what's outside their window.
Yeah.
He didn't say draw what's outside your window, what you imagine to be
What
outside
you
your
imagine to be outside,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I grew up a very I would say emotionally driven youth, you get me? So if you dishearten me or you lie to me and you don't tell me the truth, blood, I'll take that to heart. So I calculated all of that. Hold up, you told me to draw outside my window. And only when I'm drew outside my window, you're telling me I should have used my imagination. So you made me waste time
mind
drawing
games.
attention to detail, putting different shades on the brick, on the roof, bird shit on the roof, a pigeon there, the little mildew in the window across from me, all of that with the sunset, and gave me the letter D. All right, cool. Never again. I stopped drawing from there, bro. You know what I mean? I didn't draw again.
And that's mad though, because look, that was a talent.
Yeah,
That man just left
I didn't
because.
draw again from
What
that.
else was it? Art and what?
Music. So I played
Oh,
the
you
double
still, you
bass.
still with the music?
I played the saxophone.
The music, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Still
Came
with
through with the music still.
Played drums, played steel pans. You get me?
So did you take that further?
Not instrument-wise.
But see from secondary school, what was your grades? Don't make sure you say the letter though.
My grades.
Yeah, what was your grades?
Fam, I got
GCSEs.
kicked out of secondary school.
So you never done GCSEs?
I never got to that stage.
Alright.
What year did you get kicked out?
And I was 15.
Well,
Yeah, 4.
What for? What
Fourth year.
What did
Fighting.
you do?
Yeah, one youth come to my school, man, from Brixton, man, that used to come to my school and just wanted to fight me outside the school. So me and him just had a brawl, man. I fucked him up as well. And then we took it all the way to the main road. His name's Chris, man, tall. Then he must have licked me up with a stick as well, fam. Licked me up in my head and that with a stick. And we both got nicked. We're not gonna go there today, bro.
No,
We're not gonna go there
no,
today.
I forgot anyway.
It's Flowers Day.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's flowers.
You give
and I'm-
people your flowers,
No, but
blood.
it's you. No, I swear, yeah.
there's
I weren't
formal-
gonna, I swear, I
you know
came
the
here.
thing, blood.
I
So,
swear
yeah.
down. Listen, before we go in, okay, I want to be serious, innit? This is a serious day. But I'm baiting you up. No, I'm baiting him up. Because I wanted just to be serious. The man said to
Hey,
me, I
bro.
wanted to sit over there. I wanted him to, he
You
said,
know
nah,
what?
you sit over there. Because if, but
Where
anyway,
is he? Where is he?
no. So boom. Secondary school. So you got kicked out. Why? You had the fight with Chris, tall Chris.
Yeah, fight with Chris. We both got arrested, and then we weren't allowed to come back to school after.
Fray, innit?
Yeah, fighting. I don't even know if it was a fray.
Yeah.
But yeah, fighting and that was it, man. Weren't allowed back in school again.
So,
but we was that type of school that used to go around and, misbehave in other schools. Like when we didn't come to school with food in our pocket, we used to rush the two at school. You get me? Take the dinner, take the food, take the dinner tickets, have rolls of dinner tickets and sell like. Enough man went to my school. Brixton man, Tooting man, Stretton man and Junction man. We all went to the same school. So at certain years we just used to, what you ain't giving us no food? You're mad, rush the till. It was kind of crazy. We were at school those times, it was kind of mad, but we were together in school, outside school we're separate.
What music was man listening to in school?
R&B, hip hop.
Ragga, them days as well.
Definitely. No, you know what? Forget R&B and hip hop. Ragga.
Yeah, now I can't remember 90s.
Yeah, straight ragga, straight ragga. We were all little sound boys and trying to be. I was new to the sound boy thing more than most man.
Remember the sound tapes and that?
Yeah. Nasty Love, Bodyguard, all of that. But yeah, man.
You remember Adonai? Remember I tried to tell man they think trying to say they don't know about Adonai. Don't you remember Adonai?
No.
You remember Adonai? Please. You don't know about Adonai?
No.
Yeah, them big sounders. No, them big sounders, yeah.
Stone Love, Bodyguard, Kilimanjaro.
Adonai, yeah.
You get me? All of them sound there.
Yeah, Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's a little bit later though. How old are you?
Yeah. Stone Love.
How old are you?
Younger than you.
Yeah. What, you're 10 years? You're 10 years younger? 4 years?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're late 30s, yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, late 30s.
You're late 30s?
Just keep it there.
Yeah, you're younger than me, man.
Just keep it there.
So yeah, you're in the old new school.
Let's keep it there. But yeah, Kilimanjaro, Adonai.
Yeah, Ricky
I'm so
Cooper.
new school, he doesn't know about Adonai, but in the comments, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, but trust me.
Saying it right.
No, I'm saying it right. Adonai. You get what I'm saying? Trust me. Big sound.
Yeah, you must be saying it
Yeah,
right.
nah, big sound.
So yeah.
But
Soca sound.
yo, she's got mad.
I was in a sound called Younger
She's got
Kilowatt.
mad.
I was in a sound called Younger Kilowatt. We weren't the baddest sound, but we had a sick sound system called Older Kilowatt had a sound system. Me and Romeo used to play at Carnival. The best sounds on man's territory was like Instructor,
This is from secondary school.
Ghetto Vibes. It's from secondary school, yeah. Ghetto Vibes, Nasty Love, couple sounds, man.
Did Romy go to your secondary school?
Nah, Romy went to Battersea Park Tech, man. Them man, they
But
stayed
you
on
lot
the
just
ends.
knew each other from like...
From before, from
Just
the
their
Soundboy
estate?
thing. Me and Romeo was in the Soundboy thing. Harvey was from a state called Mesa, so they were more into sports and that. They didn't really get into this side of things.
Where did you lot used to bump into each other?
Community centres,
Okay,
like
youth centres and that.
Holiday youth centres and that.
See?
Yeah,
Always was community centres, you know.
Because that's
Youth
what
centres
that's
and
what that's what we were saying about the youth
like
centres.
football
innit?
teams and that. Like Byron, Glasgow, Euben. They were all footballers at the time. We used to play for York Gardens. Right now, you're in York Gardens. York Gardens had a football team when we were young.
Yeah.
Byron's mum was the coach, so she made sure his son was striker.
I belong to any boxing clubs now.
Hey, listen, I tell you something, man.
That's
See-
mind
you see-
games. You
you
know,
see
Bear
Battersea?
Man wanted to be striker and it was mad.
Yeah, because his mum was coach, he was striker. So he was built a certain way. You see, this area is known for physical fighting. Like physical core training, boxing. There's enough man from maybe like Peckham and Brixton that grew up learning how to fight and box from Clapham Junction, Battersea area.
Right.
And that's where they got their craft of actually fighting from this area. You know what I mean? And most of the elders that migrated from the Caribbean to Brixton ended up moving to Battersea and creating a little bit more than what they were able to create in those other areas. You know what I mean?
So where we now? This is Battersea or Junction?
This is Junction's like a throw stone right
Where
here.
is
bro.
this? Battersea?
This is Junction, bro.
Oh, that's what I said. This is
This is
Junction.
Junction is Battersea, Battersea is Junction.
Okay, so what is this like Tyson's ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyson, Chaos,
Yeah, free up Chaos,
Dean
man.
White, Morgs.
Gappy.
Yeah, Gappy Dean. Man.
don't try and Dean White him off.
No, because
no. He's
I'm
trying
saying it
he's
in
trying
this
to, yeah,
age.
he's trying to do his
I'm
thing.
saying
Yeah,
it
he's
because
trying
every
to
time I
change.
say Gappy, no one understands like who I mean.
Yeah.
So when I say Dean White, they understand
yeah,
like,
true stories.
like most man from my area. You see Megahead, Adrian, who was the agent for Sterling. Yeah, blood. Like that's the block, bro. That's man them from here.
Yeah.
And I say it in a sense because the way how he grew up. Well, go on. You good? Yeah, bless. Like, I say that because the way how we all grew up, we didn't grow up the same. Some people didn't have that privilege as a young person, but their older brother were crazy. And if their older brother was out at the time, certain people would have knew how to manage people a lot different. But I'm glad that that agent stepped into his chi, you know what I mean? Became an agent and actually secured one of the biggest football deals in the history of football at the time when he had Sterling, when he moved from Liverpool to Man City. That was one of the biggest deals at the time for a black football player. And that's yes, bro, bless, man. And that's a man that's from our ends. You couldn't grow up in Battersea and not become something. You couldn't grow up in this area, this multicultural area, and not want to become something. You get me? And I can't say majority of the man did, but minority of the man that did, done something real big. You know what I mean?
So school time now. All right, cool. So you was listening to Ragga. When R&B, all of that, boom, school done. Did you think to go college?
I went college a little bit, you know. I done an electrician course, but I was working. My dad had a building company, called Click. Him and his brother. Like all of my uncles had a trade. They had companies and all that stuff, accountancies and all that stuff, and that's mostly where I got my idea for business from. But I used to work with them from the age of 7. I knew how to wire up a whole house at the age of 10. Like my uncle Leslie, who ended up owning a record shop in thingy, but he's crazy.
Yeah, big sister.
Leslie is a psycho. Like he's just more street. He should have just stayed in the streets than do business because he used to bad up the whole complex, the whole construction industry. He used to bad them up. But we was working on a new building, King's Cross. I think I was between 12 and 13. And I had to like wire up like 20 apartment buildings a day. So I had to wire from the sockets to the fuse board and from the lighting to the fuse board. So when I was 12, 13, that's what I was doing as to get paid. So I was making like a good £500-600 a week just doing that. You know what I mean, with my uncle. So yeah, I kind of knew business and all of that from early.
Yeah, had that mindset installed in you from early.
Yeah. I just didn't like getting my hands dirty, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So flipping, how did you get into like the music? Like, what made you think like, all right, cool, man's gonna do this MCing thing, or did you?
I was singing, man. I used to sing. Me, Keish.
Oh yeah,
from
shit.
21 Seconds.
Yes, we said he was in that they were gonna get him.
Too young.
Nah.
I was gonna get in Ultimate Chaos, all of that.
Yeah.
So what happened is like we had a singing group from the age of like 8 right up to the age of like 13, 14. And like we just used to sing, man. We used to do like community centers, like talent shows and stuff. I used to kind of want to be the leader of the singing group. Wake up in the morning, 200 push-ups. Run around the block, open your lungs, you know what I mean? Let's all dress the same, let's all, you know what I mean? I was looking at certain things in a different way, man. So me, Seth, Shabs, Pierre, Swiss, Keish, used to go up in the tower block, one of the tower blocks, and just sing, bro. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna sing for us today?
No, I'm not really.
That's why, innit?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'm not singing to you, but I'll sing to Cream, but not to you.
That's a why.
But like, what happened is that I grew hardened as a child. You know what I mean? I don't know why you think like that, blood. You think gay, bro. You think gay. No, you think gay, bro.
You trying to get
Why is your mind always on that, though?
to get onto me.
You think gay, bro.
Alright, cool.
You're not meant to think like that.
Alright, cool.
But if a man's speaking to you, bro, that's not meant to be in your mind.
Yeah,
if a woman's speaking to you, I understand, bro.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway, let me
That's a hard life growing up.
I swear you are funny, you know. You are. You know I'm trying to be serious with him, but you can't, you know.
No, but I swear, yeah. I swear it's only because he just got onto me. You get me? He knows he got onto me.
All right, yeah.
Cool. That's easy. It'll sing to
All
creep,
right,
innit?
cool.
Alright, cool. Boom.
All right, cool.
Don't make me laugh.
Where's this idiots? Go on.
Yeah, what happened, yeah? I grew up a little bit more disciplined and more. I had to grow up more serious than my cousin or my younger brother, because I had to be responsible for a lot
You're the
more than
oldest,
them.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the oldest. Keisha's older than me,
Oh,
but by
okay.
4 months. But Keisha used to act younger than me.
You mean the oldest out of his siblings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the oldest out of my siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always
Apart
comes
from my
with that
sister,
type of-
I got one sister that's older than me. So
It's not you, lot.
No. Can't be.
So yeah, I kind of like had a bigger responsibility, man. Take care of my cousins, take care of my younger brothers, change nappies from early, be responsible for the yard. Even when you're like 10, 11 years old, you have to be in the yard with the kids by yourself while the parents go out and do whatever they're doing, you know what I mean? So it was one of those things, man.
How
So
was that? How did you feel?
As going through school, in secondary school,
Sorry about this. You know we're outside, but Megs, how did it feel having all that responsibility? They're just gonna have to try and edit it out. You can edit that out, innit?
now having all that responsibility as a young youth, bro, I didn't see it as nothing. I thought it was the norm. When you're in your environment, Cream, yeah, you kind of think that it's the norm. You kind of think like, this is how black people are. This is the responsibility you got to be. You got to take care of your younger siblings. You got to look after your grandparents when you get older. You got to take care of your mum and dad. All of that. It's only when you grow up and you see like Asian people and
they live
white
there,
people,
how easy they
their
live.
parents taking care of them. And they ain't got to think about, oh, when they get rich, they've got to help their mum pay the bills. Huh? Their dads have helped them to get rich. Their mums are paying their bills.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's only
get
in the
their first
black
house and all that stuff.
Caribbean community or certain African communities, you'll find that we thought that we had to grow up to take care of everybody. If you were the most fortunate one, you had to grow up to take care of everybody. And I ain't saying I had to, but that's the mindset I grew with.
Do you feel like our generation, do you feel like our generation are more ambitious than like our parents' generation? Because I don't know if like,
majority,
a lot of them like
majority.
was cool with just settling.
Majority.
Like our parents was
Majority.
A lot of our parents was just cool with just settling.
No,
like,
they were cool
we've
with
got
like
a job.
They were cool with like,
do you know what I mean?
Getting a house
Do you know
on
what
a
I mean?
mortgage,
Yeah. And
having a car, having a job. That was goals.
with us, it's like
that was goals.
Everyone wants to be
With
millionaires.
us, getting a house with a mortgage and a car and a job. That's not goals.
We want more.
A house and a car. That's not goals. When people say to me, I've got my house, I've got my car, I've got a job. That's not. Sorry.
Yeah, but I get it.
Yeah, that's not goals. You know what I mean? That's not goals. That's kind of like 1970s and all that.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it is. So it's like with us, I get it.
So what happened?
We grew up feeling like we got to look after our parents.
I felt a little bit too cool to start singing after a while. You know what I mean?
Was
Going
that
into
with age?
secondary school with age, responsibility, the person I had to become to defend like a lot of people that couldn't look after themselves at school. There's enough bullies around school that I used to look at and be like, you're emotionally unstable today, man. You're just weak, but you can't take someone making fun of you. Or you can't take that someone looks a bit more free and is a little bit more intelligent in class, like you're the dumb guy in class, so you get angry with everybody and, oh, shut up! You want to fight them and all that. So that's what it was, man. I used to like take care of people who were a lot more vulnerable. You know what I mean? Davis, Stewart's and Chris and my cousin Keish, he was bad, he was feisty. Keish used to run everyone in school, bro.
Yeah.
See like how you are on the podcast? That's how Keish is, bro. Like how you are on this podcast, that's how Keish is. Run everybody, blood. Like, make everyone feel like, you know, all up to So Solid, I used to walk into the office certain times and man would just end up busting up. And I'm thinking, why is everyone busting up? Keish said, look, yo, when Mega walks in and look at his head.
Them runs.
You know, like I used to have my afro out. I used to look at me, think she's the Chris Sweet boy, man. Butters.
Mad.
That's how Case used to act with me, man. So, yeah, he was a funny youth, man. But I used to have to take care of his interest in the school, man. So I grew up a little bit more hardened after a while, and I felt like singing wasn't really that cool, especially from the UK. If you was an R&B singer from the States, you're cool. You could sing anything you want to sing, but UK-wise, nah.
So then you turned that into what? MCing?
MCing.
Yeah, like before that, I got opportunity to go into Ultimate Chaos. I thought it was an opportunity for my crew for my singing group
How
to
did you get
bust.
an opportunity? What happened?
Pauline, he was on the estate. Jade, who's PDS's younger brother. He was in.
Big up PDS. PDS is
PDS So Solid CEO.
He's
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Work on at Adventure Playground.
Yeah.
Because big up Nikki from Ultimate
He used to
Chaos.
come here.
Because no, Nikki in Ultimate Chaos is
Yeah.
from my area,
Yeah,
North
yeah,
West
yeah.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his mum used to manage me, my sister and somebody else in a girl
Okay.
group, and we shot a video. We came down here to the Adventure
That's the
Playground.
Adventure Playground there, right
Yeah,
there.
one of them from Damage used to teach us
it's
the
this
dance
one.
moves, and then we shot the video there. Can you believe it?
That Adventure Playground
don't
right
is that
there.
it right there? Imagine that.
That Adventure Playground
Oh
right
my
there is
gosh.
the Adventure Playground.
That's it, yeah.
And imagine I brought you to the ends today,
Yeah,
right
see
back
there?
here. So yeah, you're right,
years
still.
ago.
So Pauline, her son, was Jade. He was in Ultimate Chaos. One of the guys from Ultimate Chaos either took ill or was leaving the group. I got some auditions to sing, and I thought it was an audition for my group to bust and, you know, come through the game and do what they need to do, get big. And then, yeah, it wasn't that. They wanted me to be in the group.
Imagine that.
So after all them spending that money, I kind of said, Dad, if it's not with my group, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So my dad had to cuss them
What
on the
did your
phone.
dad think?
He said, boy, whatever choice you want to do, I'm going to stand by it.
Yeah.
You get me?
What would you say to your son if he turned around? If your son was in the same position now, what would your
Yeah, I
advice be?
would have said, yeah,
Okay.
I would have said that's the right decision.
Yeah.
Because Ultimate Chaos, they wasn't the most cool singing group at the time. We had your Joe the Seas, you had a lot of groups those times.
I think they was alright,
they were good, but I didn't
They was
want.
alright.
No, they had
I am not your Casanova.
That's a good tune.
Oi!
That's a good tune.
That's the-
But Uchik Bude,
Casanova.
like there was a tune, there were a couple tunes which they sang, which I felt was a little bit.
Bigger Aiden, man.
I wouldn't have done that.
Aiden.
Even back then, we were the cooler group, but we didn't look like a group. You had two Asian boys that looked separate from each other. One fat boy called Rudy, yeah, a guy called AC Burrell.
Mind
You had a mixed race guy that had ginger hair.
Mind you.
A mixed race guy had ginger hair, and then you had two brothers, Swiss and
Oh my God.
Swiss and Mega, that don't even look like brothers, but they're brothers. It looked like an odd group. You couldn't package us and sell us. Like, labels would have said, you sound good, but no. Like, can we get someone that looks a bit more presentable? You know what I mean? And some men were stubborn. Some men didn't want to leave the group.
It's the ginger man.
Some men didn't want to leave the group regardless on how they looked, on their shape or whatever. And no matter how much times I told man to... Rudy was getting mad. No matter how much time man wanted to take them around the block and do sit-ups and push-ups and that, it weren't changing man's figure, bro. So yeah.
So boom now. So from you.
So that's why I turned that down.
What did you go back to the group?
No, I didn't go out to the group. I went jail for a bit, and then
What for?
I would say GBH. People say attempted murder because that was the case that the police tried to throw at you, but it was a GBH case in the end, and I got not guilty for that.
Okay.
Like an elder in my ends must have done something to my brother, punched my brother in the face or something like that. And then when I went to approach him, like he took it a little bit too far. Like I would have just had a fight with him, but he took it a bit too far, and whatever happened to him went a little bit too far, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but he lied about the situation, lied in court, lied about who done what to him, and that's why I got not guilty. So, yeah.
And that was your first time in prison?
First time in Felton, man.
How was that like?
Felton was cool, but it was an eye-opener. It's the first time you're actually seeing who are slightly like the people you don't like and do like, because there was Brixton, there was
How old
Peckham. I was 16, 17.
Oh, so yeah, juvenile, proper juvenile.
Yeah, like 97,
Yeah.
16, 17. Yeah. So 97 times I was in jail with all these different people from different areas that you would hear about, and they just looked soft. They just looked, in those environments, you get to see who's who. I tell you who really held himself up, Fat Shane from Brixton, he held himself up. And Keith held himself up. That's man from outside of my end, but me, Chaos, another man, it was just fun at that time, man. It was a real eye-opener. And I saw a lot of people as, you know, not who they were made out, who they made themselves out to be on the streets. So when I came out of jail, I had a different spring in my step.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
My mum still got the letter now. Yeah, when I said, yeah, I'm gonna stop this, I'm gonna build a crew and all of that sort of stuff. Mum still got the letter now of how I felt, yeah, when I first went jail, and when I come out, watched boom, 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 I had the dream in jail, turned around to Face and told Face, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I see bare money and that, we're gonna build a crew, all of that. So this was before going to trial.
Thinking a musical crew, or like?
I didn't even know what it was, bro.
Gang.
I didn't even know what it was, but I knew flashing lights and money wasn't no gang thing.
Okay.
It wasn't no gang thing.
So it's more like a crew.
It was more like something.
A crew to get
music to get this money.
Yeah.
Now at that time, you see Bad Boy coming up with, you know, Biggie, Junior Mafia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had No Limit doing their thing. So
Master P.
yeah, it kind of felt a lot like that. You hear me?
Yeah. So all right. So when you came out, how did you put your plan into action to get this crew?
I didn't put no plan into action, boy. I just thought it was straight back to the norm. Just subconsciously, I knew that I was in the streets to do something bigger than just being in the streets. That's what jail made me realize, that yo, I've got the second chance. I'm in the streets. Let me do something a lot more constructive. You know what I mean? Some of us get caught up in street activity and forget that you're not here to be the biggest drug dealer. You're here to utilize that situation to be the biggest business person or the biggest entrepreneur, or these are just like thieving skills. You know what I mean? For you to understand what's going on in the real world. And some of us just get caught up in the gang life and thinking that's the coolest side of it. As long as I'm a bad boy, I can get all the girls and all the money and all of that, but it's kind of short-lived if you don't put it into work on a bigger scale. It's kind of like failed achievement. So with me, I looked on it like, yeah, this is my time. But Mac came up to me and said, yo, Megs. No, Mac had the opportunity to go on Supreme FM. So he must have been emceeing on this station for a minute. PDS knew I was talented. He was with Mac. And then PDS drafted in me and Romeo. And then from there, the rest is history, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I used to MC, because I used to put on like community centre events from the age of like 13 up to like 15, 16, 17.
You've been doing raves since he was 13, 14.
Yeah. I used
Mega done his first rave when he was 13.
Yeah. Yes, father. I used to like put on little community centre events. Just looking at the elders in the ends, putting on their little shoebeans and that. You know what I mean? Like, I said, bro, where's R1? And then I went to the same people and said, bro, how much is to hire this community centre? I just put on events. I remember I booked to Nicky Black Market and Stevie Hyper D to come down to a community centre and tear down the community centre. So like, yeah, I was doing that stuff, and I even took it to West London. I done community events in like Emerald Centre. If everyone in West London know about Emerald Centre in Hammersmith, yeah, I done Emerald Centre, and then I done one event in Latimer as well. Yeah, community centre in Latimer, but that was dead. The ones in Emerald Centre were sick still. And in those times, us Battersea boys, we were travelling, us Junction boys, we were travelling. So we used to go to Southall, we used to go to Harlesden. Any time there was a like, you know, Stonebridge, what's that community centre in Stonebridge? That shut down. Nah, the other one, what's it called?
Bridge Park.
What's the community? Complex. Yes. They try to run us out of Complex one time. Yeah, man, I had to come up there still and catch some innocent ones off guard, allegedly. So anyway, that when I was younger, bro. I ain't saying in man's big age, man. It was so little and minute. But yeah, so yeah, we used to do events all over the place. And that's what kind of made PDS know that I was talented at MCing and holding the mic and confident. So when him and Matt got an opportunity to go on Supreme FM, he called me in and said, yeah, I want Mega to come on that. You know what I mean?
All right. And you lot was dealing with, is that then you lot end up teething out his things?
Teething out his things, bro. We don't steal, bro. We don't steal, man. We don't steal.
You lot cleaned out somewhere.
No, we don't steal, man.
No, I swear you cleaned out.
What happened? What happened?
Was it that one that you cleaned out?
What happened? The guy from Supreme FM went AWOL, and they was doing an event in Cloud 9 called Garage Fever at the time. This is 98, 99. And they didn't have no money because tech went missing. So we were the guys up on the station with the money, with the champagne and all of that. So they said, yeah, Megs, invest in the station, invest in the rave. You get me? Like we came on the station in 98 and we were signed in 2000. So it's like within 24 months, within 12 months being on the station, we were one of the biggest crews on the station. Just the vibe and the atmosphere we brought to the station. And the station's in Acre Lane, Brixton. So we used to go there every Sunday, MC on the station. Now this is under the radar of most men in the streets, cause man them still on ragga. Me a ragga, hold on, you know what I mean? Still bashment out. So we're under the radar, people's thinking, what's this MCing thing? Ah, that's nothing, man, that's dead. Enough people thought garage or MCing on a radio pirate station was some idiot thing. Little did they know the master plan was being kind of orchestrated behind our mindset, you know what I mean? So I went on there, Romeo came on there, we invested in the station. The Asian guy came back and said, fuck off, you little mug. Fuck you think you are, you know what I mean? Kind of just tried to bad man up. I said, look, I'm gonna come back on Sunday, and if I ain't got my money back, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Went back on the Sunday, they didn't have no money. Long story short, man just cleaned out the whole place.
I made it a short story to begin with, but we've got a long story. You get what I'm saying? But man cleaned it out, that's all.
Yeah. Cleaned out the place still.
So boom.
And then from there we set up Delight FM, changed Garage Fever to Garage Delight, and the rest was history, yeah.
And so, cool. How was that?
You know what I mean?
Like, how did you feel? Like,
I felt it was justified. It was justified.
No. Like in terms of, like, what was the plan now? Like, did you think, all right, cool, like, with like, you know, like you was planning in your head to start with this group where, all right, so cool. Now you've got your own.
So Solid was already in the move of things. We changed from SOS to So Solid on Supreme FM. We was already before Delight. It was already in the groove of things. So it was So Solid presents Garage Delight. So Solid's Delight FM, So Solid Beats, So Solid Paper Money, you know what I mean? Like I went to my friend Carton who was...
Did you get the name So Solid? Sorry, we've been told, but... Yeah.
I sat down in my, SOS, Matt called us SOS. There was a DJ called SOS on Upfront FM. He had a problem with it. I said, we're bigger than that anyway. I went home to my nan's house, sat in my granddad's chair, came up with the name So Solid, went back to the man them. I said, yo, let's call ourselves So Solid. And from there on, I copyrighted the name. You know, back then I didn't know how to trademark. So I created the logo and sent it back to myself. Yeah, didn't open the letter. So that was another form of copywriting. Like even if you write lyrics, you just write the lyrics, send it back to yourself and don't open the letter. So that's what I done. And yeah, everything that we done had So Solid Presents. So Solid Presents, So Solid Presents, so that's how I kept it. You know what I mean? So when you look on all the Garage Delight flyers or Delight FM stuff, it was more mainly based off what So Solid was pushing. So Mr. C, he ran Garage Delight and the radio station, and me and G-Man ran, me and Mr. C ran the raves. Mr. C ran the radio station with his brother Sponge from Studio Classic. And then me and G-Man ran the label. But all this time, it wasn't really we didn't have an office fully fledged yet. Having an office was me going around to distributors, knowing that I had to do invoices, knowing I had to do receipts, knowing I had to stack the record somewhere, stack the flyers somewhere. And no one really cared about that. So I kind of just went forward with my little shekels and got the office and off my own money and put the, fax machine in there and telephone in there, and after people started to see that it was beneficial doing that, that's when they started to believe a little bit more. You know what I mean? So.
And who was like your top MCs them times?
Steve Hyper D, Skibbity,
Now, obviously.
MC Det.
I meant in So Solid though, but now you do for some big MCs. Like who's like the main So Solid MCs them time? Like when you
Just
started
me,
off?
me and Romeo.
Oh, it's just you and Romeo. Eh?
Me and Romeo were the two best MCs in So Solid. Mac was shortly behind us, but we all had a certain vibe.
How did it like who came first? That's mad. I should walk off. But who started first in So Solid? And how did it like
Mac,
who joined and anything?
Mac PDS.
But there was Bearview, bro, or was there Bearview?
Yeah, Mac PDS.
Real So Solid.
Mac PDS. Then I came on board with an MC called Nitro. Nitro thought, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. Yeah, allegedly, I'm just gonna continue licking Megs. Yeah, meaning like, you know, computer sims and all that. Yeah, Nuffman was into that, making grands. Radio station was a idiot thing to them. So he said, F that, I'm gonna keep doing the computer thing, running up in bare places, selling these things for grands. And man made a living of it, because there's certain man in the ends that had TTs before me. It's just that I made it more popular. That's all it was like, you know what I mean? So anyway, look, back again. Yeah, so I made it more popular. But yeah, then he left the station and then Romeo came on board. Then after Romeo, Harvey popped in and then popped back out again. Then Asher came.
Why did he pop in and pop out?
He had football in it, he had football going on, but he wasn't really gelling with how we were MCing at the time.
He was a sick football player as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah, sick man, sick.
Come on, Liverpool.
Sick.
Liverpool, I'm forgetting your quality.
Come on,
guys.
of course, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Liverpool thing, bro.
Guys,
You know the thing, bro.
Yeah, come on, never walk alone.
You know the thing, bro. So yeah.
All right, so boom. So what? Obviously, I remember back then it was like a lot of pirate radio. Like pirate radio sets. So what did you prefer, the pirate radio sets or the actual live sets, like raves? Like, what did you prefer?
I preferred radio, man.
Preferred radio.
Yeah, cause raves didn't like us. We had to do our own raves. Raves didn't really like us. Like garage wasn't really a MCing genre at that time. It was more of a crowd pleaser thing at the time. It's only since when we came into the game, we made it more of a, right, let me hear a storytelling thing. Because us listening to Jungle, it was storytelling. When Skibber or Det touched the mic, they were storytelling. You get me? Stevie Hyper D touched the mic, or Shabba, or any one of them touched the mic.
That Spider.
It was storytelling, yeah.
Spider.
So when we came into it, it was a storytelling thing, but maybe it was a little bit more street, more like cool. You know what I mean? The way how we came about. And garage wasn't really about that. Garage was fun and light at the time. We just brought a different element to it.
So was it like, obviously I know with the grime and that, like it's like bare MCs like spitting. How was that garage like?
Garage is a little bit more thought about. Like I think that grime came from garage.
Yeah.
Just like how funky came from garage, bassline came from garage. Grime came from garage because it was like underproduced material. It wasn't well-produced material. It didn't have singers on garage, on grime. It was like man them from the soundboy thing that were making one or putting two sounds onto a module, making it repeat at a certain tempo and going mad. Shut your mouth.
So you don't like grime?
It was one of that. No, I like grime, but I would have loved grime to like.
No, you like grime though, because if I just needed to, because you say you don't like grime just there.
I like the earlier grime songs. I like the earlier grime songs. I don't like the ones that are just like not thought about.
It's like them like.
No, some of those lyrics.
Ooh,
Right.
like,
Now every time an MC done that, trademark. I rate it.
Ooh, like it's mad.
You have to rate it.
It's
You have to rate
crazy,
it.
but
no, you have to rate it.
it's a
But I'm
vibe.
talking about the beats.
To eat like. Or,
No, the
like,
MCing. I'm not wronging no MC to be how they were, but I'm talking about the production, bro. The production was poor. So if you want to call it grime because it's a poor production, fine.
Still here, I'm
But
out of
Wiley made the best grime beats. Yeah, the best grime beats that could almost be classed as a garage beat. He made the best grime beats. I don't know anyone that made better grime than, like even Sir Spiral today. People say his beats are grime. His beats are garage. What are you talking about?
Sir Spiral though.
Sir Spiral's beats are garage. Like him using like my drum patterns and that in his beats and that. Like that's garage, bro.
I ain't really heard, but I know he does. He still represents.
It's garage, bro. It's garage, whether there's a grime MC on it or not. It's garage, bro.
The last, I think I heard the tune with Prince T on it actually.
Really?
Yeah, but that's.
Now today people think like garage is Avrex's flowery music spitting hard on it. Nah, man. I ain't heard a Wookiee sounding garage in years. I ain't heard a Master Steps or a DEA or a So Solid type garage beat in years.
Yeah, what is getting producers garage now these days?
Just flowery, like flowery garage with people wearing an Avrex in the video, singing or spitting their hardest bar.
It's true.
Like it's not.
Yeah, for real, innit?
You know what I mean? And if it's rough, they try to class it as grime.
Yeah.
I know, bro. No. Let's get it right.
The thing is, man, go garage raves and they're still, you know, anyway, they're still playing that era.
Yeah, because it's the best era, man. It's the best era, man. Like, the thing about the garage scene, that we've taken care of ourselves, like, just like how the house scene have taken care of themselves. Just like how the jungle and drum and bass scene have taken care. Even when we were signed into multi-million-pound deals, we were still performing at garage raves for patents. Because we're taking care of our own circle, our own promoters. Our promoters are now, some of them are multi-millionaires from promoting. The brands, you just see the brand Garage Nation go up and it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Kistery's trying to capitalize off it, which they have over the years. Sidewinder, they were on the grime thing a little bit, but they know that garage is the pattern, you know what I mean? And if you ain't got the headline garage act on, or majority headline garage there,
That's right.
do you know what I mean? So we've taken care of our own. We've got festival. They've grown from bars to festivals, and we're just killing it still, bro. Regardless whether we're signed in deals or not. Every year, man ain't even got to make music, bro. Like I remember, I saw one with you saying it, like,
I said it.
and it's facts, like,
Yeah.
the way how I see music scene, yeah, people can handle it in two different ways. If you're in the music scene and you haven't made crazy money from it, but you're still doing music, you need to do music. Like, you have to continue making crazy money to survive.
Yeah.
So you got to keep making a fresh song. If you've been in music for time and you're multi, you're up, you ain't got to do music anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when we came into the game and we done music, we made multi out of the music, yeah? Multi-millions out of deals and stuff like that. But our songs are still making money today.
Exactly.
Like, year in, year out, the amount of turnover from maybe one or two songs, let alone the album, is crazy, bruv. It doesn't stop. Like, the publishers and the labels still have to call me to authorize everything that goes through the So Solid album.
What was the break?
And our percentage from what we earn from the music is more than what the labels earn today.
What was the
I would say over 75% in our favor than the labels and the publishers. So,
What was the breakthrough like?
what do you mean?
Like, what was the breakthrough like? What, like, bust you lot? Like, what was it?
I went into studio and created, I produced
Was
the
it
beat
Oh
called
No?
Oh No, yeah.
Oh,
I produced the beat called Oh No,
was that
man.
before the Casualty tune?
Yeah. It was the first, because what it was, when you come from the soundboy,
That was a big tune, you know?
yeah, what it was, when you come from the soundboy era, you always want to create something that's yours. You always want to make a special. That's what the soundboy era taught us. If you're not playing something that no one else can't play, then you're not really the biggest DJ or the biggest flex. So I had the idea, went into studio, and also we was going to Coliseum. And you know what? I've seen so much man in South London online, but they're not really bigging up a lot of the elders. So, and a lot of the elders that have respect in other areas. So I'm gonna big up this African Ghanaian brother called Appy.
Cool, no, man.
If enough man don't know Appy, Appy was the man that had every single area selling for him. He was like, you know the Rick Ross, you know Snowfall?
Allegedly.
Yeah? He's passed away now.
Oh,
I don't even got allegedly. I could just say it
R.I.P.
and it's him because he's not going in jail for this. You get me? Appy was the biggest pusher, yeah, from Peckham. Or they might even say New Cross or whatever, but from the biggest pusher, yeah? Him won, yeah? And when it came to college, he wasn't the bad man, he was the most respected guy that when you went to Coliseum, you could be from Brixton, Peckham, or Junction, or Streatham, or any area. If he's in the building, everyone's got champagne. Nobody can fight. Now most men had their mashes on them, or most of the men had grievances, but they used to dance it off. Blood! Man used to look at man like, bro, let me dash this away from. Bro, man used to bust two skank, keep it moving and even show their thing. Like,
Yeah.
and do a little wiggle and that and bop off again. It was so, now I look back, it was so humorous to me, blood. I have to laugh, blood. If man them that was in Collie those times, every bad man that was in Collie those times, you know what I'm on about. You know what and cocaine was filling the air. Bad boys used to smoke cocaine like it was Ross Clark cigarette. I don't care, bro.
No, you know,
it wasn't a flex.
They got me off as the guy.
I know it was never a flex.
The guy.
But bro,
They got me as the guy.
that distanced the air, blood. I don't even understand. Why did the man them even smoke coke them times?
It wasn't even coke still, it was crack still.
Yeah, but what right, see? That's how you know I don't know what I'm talking about.
We can say coke.
But why did the man then smoke crack like that? What was the taste? What was the taste about it?
Keep it back to coke.
No, what was the taste? What was the taste about it?
You told me.
I don't know, fam. I've never
don't know.
smoked it.
I don't know.
No, you said you smoked it before, bro.
It's a sweet one, blood.
No, but what was it? What was the taste?
Sweet.
What was the taste?
Sweet.
What type of sweet though?
Sweet. All right, cool. Calm down.
No, what type of sweet? What type of sweet?
Nang sweet.
What do you mean?
Nang sweet. Just nang.
No, what do you mean though, fam? I don't get it.
Nang. They know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean.
I don't. You say
Nang
everyone,
sweet.
but everyone didn't smoke crack
Everyone-
those times.
Look, Breezy's laughing like he's.
No, everyone didn't smoke crack, fam.
No, but he's laughing. like
Most
he's been
man
nang. He's been nang still.
most man, yeah, most man from the ends.
There's definitely man in here that's been nang.
Alright, yeah, bro, it's bad.
You
Bro,
can
look,
call
you can see,
someone
you
if
can.
you want.
I tell you what.
Someone has been
Let's
nang.
stop for a sec. Let me break it down for a second. Yeah, let me break it down for a second.
Someone's been nang.
You see the young ones. You see the young ones in this era,
Not the
blood.
young ones.
You see the young ones in this era, blood. That's not a flex.
It's not a flex in our era, but
It was not a flex in no era. But you had one or two man that maybe went left because they were selling it. They thought it was a bad man thing or whatever. And then the elders that went jail maybe went OTT with it and come out looking like it. You could tell it on their face. But I have to ask you, bro, what was it? Because I know smoking weed, there was a taste, there was a flavour to Thai, red beard,
I told you sweet.
skunk.
Sweet. I told you.
What's sweet? What's sweet?
Sweet.
Like what type of sweet? Like Haribo's?
You're getting mad.
Haribo's, Starburst,
Starburst.
what, fruit pastels?
Starburst, fruit pastels, all of that.
So smoking
Yeah,
fruit
saying.
pastels.
Everything. You get what I'm saying? But it was nang.
All right. So back in those times, yeah, in Coliseum, used to feel the air of it. But Appy was a man that made enough manners themselves in the raves, because garage was a rave that was a scene where you just wanted to come for the good times. You didn't really want no badness in there or fights in there or nothing like that. And even the man that used to hold the door, Freddie Daly, Tyson, not Junction Tyson, the other Tyson. You get me? So much different man that used to hold doors. There was a lot of manners that used to happen in Coliseum and Bagley's and Adrenaline Village and, you know, certain of them raves there. But there was dances that the man them done that they weren't making music to, bro. There was some real skanks that the man them done, which I don't know, the producers weren't just making songs to it. So, bro, I was in my yard making Oh No, fam, and I was skanking to how I wanted the beat to be.
Imagine that.
I remember the raves of how all of us used to be in the raves and do a certain dance. Boom, 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 boom. And skank and, you know what I mean? Like, it was a different, people used to do the cheesy one, but the man them used to do a different one. You know what I mean? And skank it and that's how I made the beat because I looked at how we used to dance and said, nah, we need to make music for the way we dance. You get me? And that's how Oh No came about. And that was the first tune that I gave to PDS on dubplate. And that's what kind of blew up the whole vibe. It's like when we're in the rave, unless you're gonna play a song to the way how us man dance, we don't wanna hear the rest of the rave. You know what I mean? So DJ started to take the song, take the beats, and then we just started to make more and more beats like that. And then the So Solid sound was created from there. Looking how us black people wanted to dance, how we done brought the coolness to garage and the street shit to garage. And that was it, man.
Did you get a deal for that one?
Run the thing. Yeah, so I got a single deal for that. And again, blood, I just didn't feel right. I just said, this isn't about me, it's about my crew. We was making like, we were selling like 10, 30,000 units off of white labels before getting signed. Me and Carlton had a little bit more money than me them times, but we had to put like 15 grand into Garage Delight to put up on per rave.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 15 grand, you had to pay everybody, you had to pay for the venue, 7 bags plus, pay for flyers, teletext, posters, all of that sort of stuff. And we would make 25K, 35K off of a rave. So like, we're doubling up. We're teenagers, we're 18, 19 years old. And we're doubling up. Carlton's younger than me, so he's 16, 17, and we're putting on the biggest garage raves. But our dads used to hold the door like Rastas, not my dad, but his dad and his brethren and that. He used to hold the door, bomba clata, my son rave this, bomba. So this is why we didn't get robbed, you know what I mean, in those times. So doing that and just bunning down, turning over so much money as young youths, when the labels came, they couldn't hand us small money. They had to hand us like a serious amount of money at that time.
Yeah, it was mad.
So I got the single deal, and then I turned my single deal into the cruise deal. You know what I mean? And that's when the second single for So Solid was 21 Seconds. Because what happened was like, they saw a poster of Oh No, billboards all over the UK, and they saw me, Lisa and Romeo, and the hood was vexed. The hood was vexed. Battersea Junction, bare people like, what? Fuck this, what do you mean? There's bare man in So Solid, how come there's only you three with the logo? And man was vexed. Internal, external, bro. Mums, dads, everyone. What, we got bare vinyls, we got our own radio station, we got one of the biggest garage raves going on at that time. And there's 3 man on TV, even though everyone's in the video and that, but the posters don't represent everyone. And then they're saying, who's this Lisa girl? Never seen her in her life, never heard her on radio station, but she's So Solid. Who's black gal in the ends were vexed. What? You know what? You know, our certified gal in the ends, like, vexed. Like, what? Is that what you lot are doing? Like,
How did she get in the crew then?
Yeah.
because she was going out with G-Man at the time. Lisa came into the crew because she was my son's mother's friend.
Yeah.
You get me? Gillian, big up Gillian.
Come on, big up to them.
Yeah, she's from Brixton. That was my son's friend. Lisa's from Brixton. So they went through school having to take care of Lisa's interests. And if you was a light-skinned girl from Brixton, enough man used to want to, yeah, you're pretty, come here, and you know what I mean? And if he wasn't strong on the internal, people would want to take advantage of the prettiest gal around town. So most pretty girls ended up not becoming who they wanted to be because of a lot of street environments and stuff like that. And most of the dark-skinned gal them had to rough up and dress a bit, you know what I mean? Rude gal up and them thing there to even cut through. And enough girls know what I'm talking about. So those times were different. Those times were techie. Enough man was smoking coke and, you know what I mean? And it was a techie time.
Allow that, fam.
So to grow up in those areas was very touchy, especially if you didn't have a father figure in the house. You know what I mean? So it was difficult for them, but Jillian introduced Lisa to G-Man. G-Man wasn't a man that I felt could get better gal anyway. Even though he had this physique and everything, he just wasn't maybe that confident. So when he bucked up on Lisa, it was like, yeah, man, this is me, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So that was cool. And then when I wanted the singer on the song, because my lyric is just a little thing, the sentimental. I used to MC that on radio all the time. But when I made the song, I didn't want to go on the song doing that. Like Romeo spitting bars, and I have to do and I'm doing, it's just a little, nah, that's not happening on my first tune. So, yeah, so I had to draw Felisa,
Bust
man.
there still.
Yeah,
underneath
draw
sight.
Felisa and make that cut through, you get me? So that's how that come about, man. And then, yeah, everyone was vexed. So G-Man, I remember after hearing that, I went to the label and said, look, we need the next song, we need as much people as on the song. And they was like, look, as long as you fit it within a certain amount of time, you lot can do that.
Imagine that.
You get me?
So you got the idea for 21 seconds?
G-Man kind of made up the idea, but I went back to them and said, look, we've got this amount of time to fit everyone in. So if man can fit everyone in that amount of time, cool. And G-Man had a guy called Synth underneath his wing he was in Battersea that time. Yeah. And he was an African guy, like he is an African guy, just a producer and that. But the man them used to come to me with demos that used to sound so shit. Like if you ever listen to Oh No, your brother's a bad boy.
Yeah,
no, come. Follow your brother, man. Yeah. Like, if you ever listen to 21 Seconds in its original format, you would have made it a single, bro. You would have said, fuck that, I'm not spitting on this. You know what I mean? But I had a publishing deal and a label at the time, so I made everybody use the studio in West End, EMI Studios. And what would happen? Everybody would come and lay their vocals down, lay all the songs down, and then I would be left in the studio to finish it up with the engineer. You know what I mean? To make sure the beat sounded nice, the bass line was fatter, the drums were. I was kind of that person on most of So Solid music.
Everyone happy where they came on the song? Where you know what?
Well, it wasn't like that, you know. The original one, Scat D was last. The original version, Scat D's last. But because me, Lisa and Romeo was on the single, they said to keep the public interested, the label, you know how the labels are. Keep the public interested. You, Mega, you go first, put Lisa in the middle, and Romeo at the end. So we just kind of had to reformat it. And it didn't have a chorus. Keisha's verse was a verse. Keisha's part of the verse. And they said, nah, it needs a hook. So we just looked at Keisha's part and said, nah, that's the hook.
I got 21 seconds to go.
Yeah.
That would have been mad if that would have been better as a chorus still.
Better as a chorus, innit? Yeah. So I said, look, that Keisha's one, that's the chorus. And then bam, the rest is history. So 21 Seconds was kind of formatted from us pleasing the hood and pleasing our fans and letting everybody know that, all right, cool, we kind of promoted So Solid Crew like it was 3 people, apologize, here's the full crew. Yeah. But at the same time, like listening to the label and listening to the structure of how a song should be and then formatting it in that way instead of coming to a label and saying, this is a song, put it out, and not allowing them to change a verse or add someone to it and format it, you know what I mean? So. And that's why I feel songs last so long. Like when we look at most hip-hop songs from the stateside, it wasn't just the rappers listening to themselves. 50 Cent's album, you know what I mean? Biggie Small's album, a lot of people's albums. It wasn't just the rappers listening to themselves and saying, put that out. It was them listening to the executive producer or their label owner and allowing them to lead the way. Why you get that timeless sound and those timeless songs. You get me? That's why 50 Cent can still tour the world off his first album and not his second. Yeah, so that's how the whole thing came about, bro. Mega's album, Mega single deal, turned into a crew deal, and then bam, the rest is history.
Did you feel like it was a hit, like straight away, when you done 21 Seconds?
After the video, definitely. After the video, yeah. After the video came out, 21 Seconds.
What about from the studio?
From the studio, no, like when we first put out the song, no one liked it. Radio didn't play it. No one thought it was a garage song. No one cared about it. You know? We didn't even get Radio 1 play on the song. It was the whole package that made it what it was. Yeah. Like we shot the video and the video was so sick. Furthermore, I was so like adamant on being in creative control. When the director said, "Oh look, come in, you wanna come see the video? We're sick, man. Come and see it." And I remember going into the studio with Max and Dania, looking at the video and saying, "That's shit. Scrap it." So we scrapped the video and started all the edits again. I said, "You see when Case moves to the camera? You see when this man does that? You see when Thingy does that move? Put that in slow motion. Make Lisa come out of G-Man because that's his girl." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that video.
So all of these little things like added to the video being what it was. And when the label saw it, they said, "No, we've got to do a premiere." Because no one wanted the video, no one wanted the song. So we done a premiere in Central London, all the haters in the industry, labels that didn't like it, people that didn't like it. We invited everybody down. And then yeah, standing ovation after seeing the video, man. And that was it.
So did you get signed before that 21 Seconds? Because obviously you had the single deal with Oh
Yeah,
No.
I was signed. I was the only one signed in the record deal. Like
After Oh No.
Like Romeo and Lisa were features on my single.
That was the Oh No.
Back in those times, if you notice that all the garage songs that were signed were the producers that were signed.
Okay.
Architect, Artful Dodger, Pied Piper, Master Ceremony, Master Steps. You know what I mean? All those songs were the producers signed, and the artists were the features of the song.
Yeah.
So I was signed for the single deal, yeah, featuring Lisa and Romeo.
So you produced
but really, I just put So Solid on it.
You produced that beat?
Yeah, I produced Oh No, yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Big beat. You and the next man still give him his flowers.
I produced.
You and the next white boy or whatever.
White boy.
Swiss told us.
Baffled.
Baffled.
Baffled's not even white, you know.
It's not white. It might not be white, but I just knew.
What it is. I tell you what it is.
But the name sounded white, innit? The name sounded white, but I just knew there was someone else.
Engineers, you can class them as producers. Even though they're not producers, you can class them as producers because we didn't know how to use modules.
Yeah.
We only knew how to play the keys. You get me? So I played the beat in, but he would help me to what you want the beat line like that? That beat.
Like
that bass line sounds hard. Yeah, the reverb it here. What, do you like it? Yeah, so I have to give him his props, man. Big up Baffled, man. Big up Baffled still.
Nah, big him up. So all right, so you got from Oh No, what you had a next single deal?
My single deal was 2 singles.
So it was one with the next one, and was the next one 21 Seconds?
Yeah, next one was 21 Seconds.
And so the same people that signed you, they funded that budget because that was mad.
Like what? I have to big up Albert as well because Albert and my late lawyer Alexis Grower, both Jewish guys, but they put in my contract that every other video.
Big up the Jewish man them.
Every other video had to be more. So the next video had to be more money than the last video, and the next video had to be more money than the last video. Every single deal had to be more money than the first single deal.
Yeah.
So for every step I took, it was more and more money. First single video, 68K. Second single video, 125. Third single, They Don't Know, 268. Fourth single, Ride With Us, 365.
Mad.
So it was like, those were just that video costs. You know what I mean? So when we got through to the first single, they said, fucking heck, we can't keep spending money on singles like that, otherwise we're gonna be giving them 300 grand for a single.
Do you get me?
So they gave man £500,000 for the album. And that's when I just divided it up against everybody. If you featured on the track, you got the same amount of money. No, I didn't. No, as a company.
You took the lion's share?
No, as a company, me and G-Man were business owners at the time.
You and G-Man took the
So
lion's share?
I made me and G-Man be business owners. And it weren't lion's share. What I learned about the business, we bucked up on lawyers and managers that didn't do no work and took 20% of the deals. And we was like, huh? I said, bro, we're a production team. We're doing most of the work. We're meant to be getting 20% of our deals that we're putting on. So any deal that came through, we got 20% of our production company, took 20% of every deal that came through. And we were responsible for producing everybody's album.
Did you have management at the time?
Remember, no one's professional producers, but maybe like a JD and AC Burrell, but no one has ever been in the studio before. Everyone's amateurs. The fuck? Like, do you know how much work Mega had to put in? Studio time to make sure everyone's songs were up to scratch. You think I'm just doing this for free or just for a share of when I feature on the track?
Did you have management them times?
No, I had management, but it's only when other people got record deals, I couldn't manage them and do executive producer.
How did that go?
Because that's conflict of interest.
How did that go with other people getting signed? Like, obviously, I think Lisa, Romeo, and Harvey.
I'll tell you what happened. When we created the So Solid album, we said, look, it's impossible for you lot to sign everyone. It's going to cost you like 40 million. So what we'll do, we'll release the So Solid album. If the So Solid album does well, then you can sign individuals. So Solid album went platinum first week, 300,000 sales in the first week.
And that was massive back then.
That was massive back then. It's massive now.
Now, but I'm just trying to say...
No one's selling 300,000.
No.
Your top artist, number one artist who you rate in the whole world is not selling 300k units in this current time. Unless you're talking about, you know, a Jay-Z or a Drake or a Travis or a, you know, Katy Perry.
If we put into...
No one's selling 300,000 units out the gate first week.
Do you know what as well?
Unheard of.
Do you know what as well?
And I doubt if it's ever going to be heard of in
Guess what,
this
though?
time.
We have to put it into, like, let them understand as well. This ain't streaming these.
All right, so this ain't streaming these.
Yeah, so this is like... Bro, imagine how much more we have to understand
people.
that would be double or triple.
300,000
people.
people.
Streaming days, yeah?
Put it this way.
Trust me. If you was able to
HMV, Virgin and all these shops said 300,000 people are going to walk in our store and buy this album. Yeah? 300,000 people walked into their stores that first week and purchased the album
so imagine
for
if
it to
streaming.
go number one.
Imagine if it's streaming.
So, and that's £10.99. The label is turning over a motherfucker at them times. There's crazy money for them.
They recoup.
Right.
They recouped off them
recouped
videos.
off the album and videos and everything, all up to this date.
Yeah.
So, bro, you know, back in the day, like, artists would have to bring their song to the table and say, yeah, this is my song, can I get my deal? Asher D, this is my song, can I get my deal? Romeo, this is my song, can I get my... There weren't none of that. Mega and Albert walked into these labels and said, who do you want next? Oh, we want Romeo. This is how much it's going to cost.
Was Romeo the next?
No
the first
song.
one they wanted, yeah?
There weren't no song. Romeo's the first one they want. There weren't no new song from Romeo. There wasn't even a bar from Romeo. There wasn't even a 16 on a fresh track from Romeo. Yeah? 250 bags out the gates. Romeo got £500,000 publishing and thingy deal. Lisa Mafia, no new song.
She was the next one.
She didn't even, yeah, she was the next one. She didn't have to go in there and sing a verse. She didn't have to sing a line. She didn't have to go in there and say, there's my single. We walked in there and said, you want Lisa? 350k.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, lit.
Walked out the door. I
More
stepped
for
in
the
the car. I stepped back in the car and looked at Amy and said, because I was going out with a girl called Amy that time, yeah? Looked at Amy and said, that's another 350k, you know? Yeah, I just got Lisa a deal. But where is she? Nah, she's not there, man. No, what, no song? Nah, just off the source of the album. So remember, those times if you got 300 and something grand for the album deal, you get near enough that same for the publishing.
Yeah, come on.
So I'm cleaning like 500,600 bags for each member of the crew that got album deals.
What was your percentage of that? 20% signing
Only
fee?
20% of the record deal, not the publishing. And even though I writ certain of the songs, like All Over with JD, Asher writ his own stuff, Romeo writ his own stuff, you know what I mean? But I executive produced all those albums apart from Asher's. Yeah? Like it was heavy dealings. Asher? Yeah, no, I didn't sign Asher, but I got Asher. Yeah, they signed Asher. So Asher got 350k. Romeo, Lisa, Asher.
Was he next? Asher.
Romeo.
After Lisa, who came next?
Asher.
Asher, and then
Harvey got 100 grand for a single deal. But Harvey was, at that time, Harvey was like, I want to do my own thing. I want to present my own sort of single. I want to do it my way. Harvey was kind of like that a lot of the time. Okay. I didn't quite understand, but he was like that a lot of the time. So he got a single deal, but the single that he put out, I doubt if he would even want to play that today. Shabs produced it as well, but it was a lot of money, 100 grand for one single.
What was it called
It's a
again?
lot. Get Up and Move.
I can't remember it, but if I remembered it, I would have acted it out right now.
Yeah, Get Up and Move. I could sing it still, but I don't want to sing it to you, bro.
I would probably remember it. That's what I'm saying. But if I know it, then I'd remember it.
Yeah, so yeah, that was big, man. And then straight away they gave me £1 million for a label, and then they gave me another £1 million for publishing. So everyone who I couldn't get signed to labels, I signed to a thing. That's when I started recruiting
Whose account
everybody.
did that go into?
What, the mill?
Yeah.
The business account.
Eh?
Yeah, the business
Who
account.
had like so? You had control of that.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Main Street pattern.
Yeah,
Lion
of course.
share.
Of course, my lion share, everything,
Nah,
bro.
no, Joe.
Remember, all of this
No,
started
this
from,
one.
oh no, that's
No,
the
no,
word, you
go
know.
on.
I remember, you see what you got to think of it along the way, yeah? None of my brethren wanted to step into business.
Yeah.
It's Mega's dad and his dad's side of the family that was encouraging him about business. So even though my friends were doing little drugs and on the streets and that, I was like, this isn't the end all and be all, let's get legit. You know what I mean? Building the crew, taking care of everybody's interest, that was my thing. Even if problems happen on the streets, you think Chaos or Face or Mac and them not wanted to step out for any crew member. They wanted to step out for me. So if I didn't step out, no one's stepping out for nobody. So I had to step out all the time. And not on a bad thing, but just on a like, blood, leave the youths alone, man. They're doing music, they mind their own business, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it was really. So yeah, £1 million for that and £1 million for the publishing though. So that was like
How did man go about dealing with all of that? Cause obviously, them time there was, you know what I mean? Crowd.
I'll tell you what, bro, yeah.
So obviously, bare people would
you
have been
you have to take the little disrespects as a small thing, man. There's enough man, G, Face, you know, enough man that done little petty disrespects along the way while I was building So Solid and little things like that. Nothing really big, but most people wouldn't want them to be friends today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I kind of just look past that to build the bigger picture, man. You know what I mean? So if I didn't bypass that and look at the bigger picture, we mostly wouldn't have created something so big. And I was like, I was always taking care of people's interest. I always wanted everybody to be on the same level, regardless whether they were on the same level or not. And some people today get carried away with it. Some people today they might want to take your genius and act like it's their genius. You understand what I'm saying, Cream? And that's how it went most of the time. So
how did you end up getting a link in Iron Upper? Because obviously we've been told by Frisco and a lot of other people that you had the island on Smash, and I know you had the island on Smash.
Yeah. Iron Apple was a thing where
that's where you met the man. Them
I kind of felt it was a release. Cause London was a bit too secluded, grimy, and you know what I mean. I felt it was like a free reign for us.
Whose idea was it to go there?
Oxide Neutrino got a book in there.
Okay.
And me and Dan the Man and Romeo got a book in
Big
as well.
up Dan the Man.
Yeah. And that was the first time we went there. You know what I mean? So when we got that book in there, I kind of looked around and thought, rah. And then this young Cypriot youth tapped me on the shoulder. Yo, man, So Solid, man. I hear you lot should come to my family's club, man. I want to be in So Solid.
Trigger.
You know what I mean? No, that was Sniper.
Oh, Sniper.
And then his friend Trigger was like, yeah, man, I want to be in So Solid too, man. Next year when you come back, come to our clubs. I'll show you the level out here. So when I went back in February to set up like the events and all of that, they kind of showed me the wow factor, how much they own on the island, how much what they did, the connects that they had.
Yeah.
And I went back the following year, and Mac came as well, but Mac had a real close connection with Triggs. So as we're moving through the island, there was some like couple Peckham youths that were just, they didn't really like how we were moving. And I can't say they're known youths today, but they were from Peckham still. And they didn't really like how we were moving. So one time I remember I came outside the rave, and I was just chatting to them like, yo, what's up? You know, everyone's drunk, like, what you gassing for, man? Relax, blood. Man boxed me in the face, blood. Blood. I don't know what it was, why a man boxed me in the face, yeah. But after that, it was mad. All I saw was red. You get me? So there was a mad fight on the island. Someone got stabbed up. Next minute.
Is that the Dizzy thing?
Nah, this is 2 years before Dizzy, bro. Someone got stabbed up. Next minute, So Solid Villa's getting raided. You get me? Me and Max in the police station.
Shit.
Yeah, in Iron Upper. Sniper walks into the police station and says, what's going on, man? Mega, Right in the interview, Mega, hold my keys. Sit in the car.
Oh my gosh, he's got them strength there. He's got them strength there, fam. What, on the police interview?
Fam,
Now, big up Sniper, man.
fam,
Big up Sniper, man.
I was in the police station. I remember him walking in the interview
That's
room
strength.
and saying, Mega, take my keys. Wait in the car.
That's bad, man, still.
I said,
That's bad, man, still. That's bad, man, still.
You see from there, blood, and he's in So Solid.
No,
you
that's
see from
bad,
there,
man,
fam?
still.
It was mad. So the next year I went back, I was like, listen, man, if you don't want to make sure everything on this island's calm, just let me know, yeah? And man will calm everything on this island. Blood, I done the brave one. You see, like 2 years after getting to know you lot, who got in trouble? Taylor. Taylor would tell you still. I feel one of them man that took my watch one of these times, man, but we'll address that another time. But Taylor would tell you still, they all got into one issue in one of the hotels. Ended up going police station. Man said, cool Mega. Every time something happened with police, man's like, cool Mega, cool Mega, cool Mega. So I remember walking into the police station saying, what's going on? I remember like those times, they weren't really up to scratch with technology. You know what I mean? The computers, I looked at the computers, they were like,
mad, yeah, it's all mad.
some mad idiot computers in interviews, they're writing on paper and that. You think they want to write on paper in interviews? Half of these police don't even understand our slang. You know what I mean? Walked in the interview room, blood. Ask Taylor, fam, he'll tell you. Walked in the interview, I said, what, yo, Mega, you know him? It's me, yeah, man, this is my brethren still, man. Okay. It's me, don't worry, man, like, yo, Taylor, 1 second, man, step out the room.
So give that different style.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You try to give him sniper style.
I tried to give him
You
sniper
give
style.
Hey, yo, D.
I gave him sniper
Yeah,
style,
there you
bro.
go.
I said, yo, Taylor, step out the room. Yeah? Sat down, I said, what's up? Mega, the money and da. See me what? All of them. He said, look, one of them's already confessed, Mega. I can't do nothing about it.
Why did he confess?
One
blood?
man confessed
but why-
already, bro. I
Who
don't
broke?
know.
Who broke? Who-
Taylor will tell you,
Who
man.
broke, fam?
Taylor will tell you, bro.
Who you reckon broke?
Taylor will tell you. I don't know, fam. Taylor will tell you, blood.
You admitted?
Taylor confessed,
You
you get
admit-
me? Yeah? Not Taylor confessed, Taylor didn't confess.
It's mad.
One of the brethren already confessed, you get me? Yeah? And from then, Taylor walked out of the police station and didn't even look back. Everything was crisp after that. You know what I mean? But a lot of things happened before then, where like every time I come to the island, the police would want my number because they were connected to Sniper's family, CID and all of that. Anytime badness happened on the island, they would want to call my phone.
How come you couldn't pattern it when they bust my head, fam?
Of course I patterned it, bro.
And when
You-
it,
what do you
I had
mean?
to bust out the island, fam.
No, you didn't have to bust out the island. Let me tell you why.
I had to go,
Let me tell you
fam.
why he didn't want.
I had to go,
Let me
fam.
tell you why he busted.
Jamboree!
Let me tell you why he said got bust. Let me tell you why he said got bust. Because he thought he could bring the London attitude to Iron Upper.
Didn't work, innit?
Didn't work, bro.
Didn't work,
But if he
true.
called, man, and I was next to him, his head wouldn't have got bust.
Bust
Because
open.
when they was after,
Bust open.
when they was all after Buckhead, and they lined up outside Insomnia, 50 security, and they was running all of them down all over the island. Them man, they kicked out of the island, but I was with Buckhead. Buckhead was the only one that stayed. The man said, Mega, you got me, yeah? You got me, yeah? That's how Buckhead was. I said, yeah, I got you, man. Just stand right here, blood. No one's fucking with you, blood. And that's how it was, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? And even when, like, I brought half of Brixton over there, MB, Free Finger,
Yeah,
enough Brixton man come over
Big up
that
M's,
year
man.
with that same thing happened.
Yeah, I know, I remember.
I said, man, them stand firm. Where you going? And I was dealing with one girl from Cyprus as well, but
It's MB what brought me hospital.
she had a link to the Turkish side of Cyprus. So I had the Turkish side of Cyprus on my patch, the Yaris, yeah? Making phone calls and that, you get me? Man is in the whole thing, so in those times, yeah, anytime I hit the island, it was more of like, Mega, I hope you can keep everything calm. If you keep everything calm on the island, even the mayor, I used to go to dinner, meetings with the mayor with, well, go on, you good? Respect. Pull up, man. Yeah, I'm good, man, I'm good.
Mind games.
Yeah, so, yeah, like anytime I went to the island, it was just more of, they wanted to keep the island out of the newspapers. They wanted to keep everything manners. They knew the reputation of the bad boys that were coming over. Police were sending over documents to the police stations in Ayia Napa of like Tottenham man and Brixton man and East man and Birmingham man and all of that, bro. So the police had their backup. They were kind of in fear, but because we was the biggest crew from Southwest London and everyone had a certain respect for man, I reckon enough man hated man anyway, but they had a respect for man at the same time, because insomnia, when I used to say insomnia, and every man's going into insomnia. If Mega's out there, everyone's raving for free. Mega's in the rave, free bar the whole night. How many bottles of champagne?
Free up Temper as well, you know. Temper was there that.
20 bottles, 50 bottles, you know what I mean? Certain man might used to look at that and pull money out their pocket and be like, they're not understanding, Mega's getting this for free. Mega's not paying for nothing. But it was like that, man. Ayia Napa was a free reign for all of us. So that's kind of like how I had Ayia Napa on lock. Like the police, if you had a So Solid t-shirt on and got stopped without a helmet, go, it's okay. If you had a gold chain on with diamonds, they thought you were So Solid, go, okay. If you said, So Solid, man, go, okay. You know what I mean? So it was one of those vibes, bro.
So now we're back to where we started. When you nick the man them.
Yeah.
See how heavy that is?
Yeah.
Gone back, we're back now.
I'll tell you how I linked
to the times, you get what I'm saying?
How I linked you lot in Ayia Napa is that when I got my label deal, I signed like man from different areas. So I signed like East Connection, 00 Slim Ting, gave them their first record deal, like 100K I gave them. Major Ace, Maxwell deal, yeah, gave them 100 bags for a single.
Oh my God.
I signed Cream Cartel, I signed 2G Family from West, Nino Brown and that. I signed, who else did I sign? I signed a couple men from North. I wanted to sign each man from every end. I wanted to sign people from every ends and just bring the whole of London together. You get me? So when I done that, like that was a big thing. So when I went to Ayia Napa, Nuff Man had an issue. I think Heartless had an issue with Major Ace. But the way how Heartless made it seem, to North London, man, raw Megaman and them, let's cut it up out here. You lot fi come out here and help us pattern the thing and da. Next minute, Tottenham man's on the island. You get me? Asking for my name and that. It's not the place to ask for my name. Not on this island. You know what I mean? Maybe in London, but on this island it's slightly different. And you had Big John with you. Big John, yeah man, I'm separate man, don't worry, I got it locked, all of that. All of that talk he was talking.
Luca.
Was it Luca? Yeah, it might have been, yeah, John Luca, yeah. So anyway, so I remember being on the beach one time and Bucket called him, I said, you calling me? Cut a song through, so I had a conversation with the man then. I said, look, the man that signed to me. I don't care what problems you lot got with East and all of that, but that's my interest there. You're signed to my label. This is why. Remember, I've got my afro out, 2 chains on, big hell mega ring. You know what I mean? Like, I just looked mad, but I looked like I had money. I didn't comb my hair one day of my life in those times. You get me? So they kind of said, rah, nah, for real, man, nah, respect. And I said, if you don't need anything on the island, just let me know. Then John Lucas stepped up and said, nah, man, I got this locked, man, pattern, boom, boom, boom. But I just think, like, you lot were just too gangster for the island. So I think Bucket lost his watch in the rave or something like that. And then them man, they just flipped.
That's on tape.
Yeah, them man, they just flipped in the rave and went mad. And went mad on security and went mad on everybody. And then that was it. The island just switched on the whole of like Northside at that time. I remember John getting fucked up, a couple man getting fucked up. They left the island. The certain man escaped to Egypt.
It's mad.
You know what I mean?
It's mad.
And then Bucket was left by himself, and that was the first time I kind of bonded with Bucket and made him stay in man's hotel and make him drive man's car out there and that, and yeah. It was a whole different thing them times. I remember the same thing kind of happened like a couple years down the line. Like, fam, you know what? I've never told this story before, you know.
I can't even believe you never stopped that.
No, that's a weird one, that's a weird one.
Yeah, but you have to stop everyone. I was leaving it for you. I swear I would have stopped him. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. No, but True Man's been stopping like little kids and if we're stopping little kids and that, we've got to stop the big light
Yeah, but he
skin
knows
dreads
better,
as well.
man. He knows better.
You get
He
what I'm
knows
saying?
better.
But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
He just wanted to do that. Man should have kicked him in his
yeah,
butt.
that's I'm just letting you know. I know about stuff, and if it was on my corner,
Nah, man should have kicked him in his butt for that still.
But, yeah.
Fam, you know what? I have to stop being. This is the
I'm
last time.
I'm winding him up, look.
You know what? This is the last time.
I'm
Yeah,
winding him up.
I'm gonna be drinking Ray and Nephew mixed with
Yeah,
something.
don't do that, because remember,
Coming on the
that's what
hood,
Swiss done.
talking this thing
That's
because
what
trust me,
Swiss
I want a different life, blood. This is long.
Yeah.
Even though I've got a certain vibe about me,
Yeah, let's calm down.
I'm just taking that into business now, man. Fuck all this shit.
All right, so bomb, link the man then.
So yeah, one time, blood, yeah, like Wes and my brother went on a mad one on the island, and one Paddy you got stabbed. But this time, I'm chilling in my hotel. C1's in his hotel. Police call my phone, CID, mega, stabbing, This time, Inch knew what he done. Wes knew what happened. Both of them are staying quiet. He said yes, he said it was a guy with a gold teeth. This time it wasn't a guy with a gold teeth. My brother just had a little star on his teeth, which the guy recognized. But it wasn't a guy with the gold teeth. So me like some fucking confident brother, yo, see, they're trying to say it's you, blood, but you're in your hotel, blood. Yeah, they want me to come over to your hotel, man. I'm coming over to your hotel, bro. So I went over to his hotel, knocked on his door. Look, he's in his room, man. There's nothing wrong with him. He's in his room chilling. Come to the police station. You know I C1, and C1 don't like them for shit, bro. C1 don't like them for fucking little scum, man. In the car, like, you looking at, man, dickhead. You know who man is? You know who man is? Fucking bad. You know, like, a fucking bad man for you, you know? That's how C1 was. C1 can act so nice and calm sometimes, but when he switches on, different guy. So he was doing that all the way, so the police was like, I'm going to stitch this one up one day. By the time we got to the police station, they stitched up C. They knew Wes was there, but they stitched up C, blood, put both of them in jail. You get me? Them
That Dizzy Rascal thing.
Nah, not the Dizzy Rascal thing. This is a different thing, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
And put both of them in jail, blood. But this time it was my fucking, allegedly, it was my Inch involved. You get me? But he just kept it quiet the whole time, trying to get them out. Trigger's dad helped them, you know what I mean? Get them out, you know what I mean? And it just was one of the madness. But that's one of the worst. That's one of the times where I said, fuck, man, I should have never fucking, you know what I mean? Brought them over to man's hotel, and even I should have just said, fuck off, man. It's nothing to do with man, and put down the phone. But that's that one time there was just a long thing for man.
So I did man and men not get shit for the Dizzy Rascal thing?
No one got shit for the Dizzy Rascal.
Now I remember the man was in the newspapers for it.
Yeah, no one got nicked for the Dizzy Rascal thing, man.
Why did the newspapers say
You know what? You know what was funny about it? Because everyone remembers the Dizzy Rascal thing in some sympathy way. And I think that's kind of like a back to front thing. Because Dizzy Rascal and Asher D had a rivalry thing. They had a clash, yeah? And what happened is that Lisa Mafia's on stage in black and white. Dizzy Rascal with this drunk self went on stage and grabbed Lisa Mafia's bum. While she's on stage performing, pinched her ass. In this day and age, that is sexual assault, yeah? So, you done that.
Did he pinch it or slap it?
Fam, he pinched her bum. Fam, let me say
I just
something.
need to know. Now I need
Lisa
to know
Mafia
the
had
levels
big
of the-
Lisa Mafia on her back. This is So Solid's island. You're in a rave and So Solid, you ain't performing.
Yeah, he went mad. He went
It's your
big
first
up-
time
big
here.
up Dizzy, but he
You're
went
gone mad.
Yeah, he went mad.
Furthermore, she's around C1 these times. What you doing? C1 saying, nah, man, I handled it. I said, bro, what do you mean you handled what, bro? You talking about? You're trying to soften man's thing like Dizzy. Dizzy's like that. Like he can just go and pinch a gal's bum in man's crew on. Even if I was rivalry with it and you're one of the girls in the crew, you think I'm brave enough to go on stage with my Zambuca self and grope you, knowing that I'm not.
This is a madman still.
Yeah, you're gonna get cuff buduf bath in your head. Like you're mad. Like I expect to be hit up. So I took no apologies that day. When he came and approached me, kuduf buff bang bing, you know Batman, you know the Batman signs, boom, 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 all of that. He defended himself. He was swinging with his head down like all of that shit. We both dropped to the floor. Wiley got involved.
He was on job though.
Wiley was the only one involved. He wasn't on job, man.
But at least he was swinging with his head
He
down.
was defending himself.
Yeah,
still.
no, but
he was defending himself. He wasn't on job. He's never been on job ever since, so I don't know what you're talking about on job, bro.
So what?
But look,
Wiley's the one that.
It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to brag about. But I just feel any man that is under some sexual assault thing, any paedophilic thing, rape thing and all of that, you forget punched up. And if the feds catch you, yeah, get what you're getting as well. You understand what I'm saying?
No clock.
And that's all it was.
No clock.
I don't know about no clock. I didn't look into all of that. Yeah. So let's stay on job. Let's stay on subject here. So that happened. Yeah. Now the next day, allegedly, Wiley has bucked up on certain man and done the madness with a couple of his friends, Diesel, and a couple other man. And allegedly, a knife was pulled out. Down the road, the same day that's happened, down the road, police has like bucked up on Dizzy Rascal. I hear you have problems with this is police, you know, on the side of the road. You have problems with Mega on this island. You are going to leave now. You go. We don't want you here. All of that cost us turn up, man. I got the phone call. I had to pull up on the side of the road, see the police there with Dizzy. I was like, nah, man, Dizzy's cool, man. But no beef with the Megs. Nah, man, everything's Chris, Dizzy. Nah, we're cool, man, no problem. So police let him go. You get me? Little did I know that happened down the road with Wiley and a couple So Solid crew members, but really they bad up someone that wasn't a So Solid crew member but had a t-shirt, So Solid crew t-shirt on. So he's in his feelings already. What? I'm not even fucking sort of man trying to bad me up because I'm the littlest one out the batch, all of that sort of shit. So I got the phone call, Megs, you know this has happened. I said, what can I say, man? You lot do your thing. You get me? And I don't mean do your thing like fucking hurt man and that, but defend yourself, innit? Next minute, Dizzy just fell into the aftermath of that. You get me? And the little man, not the little man, but my man who's short and had a little issue and got troubled with, kind of just took it a little bit left.
But how did man end up being in the paper for that? I swear I remember I was in jail.
Everything that happened
I was in jail, yeah, and I swear I see CM West in the paper. CM
was in the paper for something else, but everything that happened on the island, So Solid was getting blamed for.
In the paper for what you used to go back?
Before, yeah.
Okay.
Like everything that happened on the island, So Solid was in trouble for that. They hardly put my name in the paper, you get me? But every problem that happened on the island, So Solid. Did he have a gold chain on? So Solid. Did he have thingy on? So Solid. Is he black? So Solid. No helmet driving with a moped? So Solid. Everything, man. But the one thing I liked about it is that we didn't really care. If you came from London and you was stranded or you didn't have money in your pocket and you wanted free raves, as long as So Solid is there, you're going to have a whale of a time, you know what I mean?
Back to London now, yeah? Obviously, boom, you're at your height. 21 Seconds gone number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't actually mentioned that, but yeah, that was actually number one for how many weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. What was the next single after that?
They Don't Know.
They Don't Know. Where did that chart?
That charted number 3 or 4.
And then the next single after that?
Next single after that was Ride With Us.
What was the one with Asher D, that big video, man? You know,
They Don't Know, yeah.
Oh, was that They Don't Know? All right, cool.
Haters was a part of the whole project as well, but that was more Shabs' single deal.
So at the same time, in between, you're getting bookings, you're getting all of this, but bare madness is going on in your shows, bro. Like, shots are firing, you're getting a blame for bare madness.
Yeah.
Now the media's starting to go against you lot now.
You know what happened? Like, it's what we done, innit? When people get into the music industry, they get so big that their prices get big, their agents get big, and they don't want to perform at the lower level raves that made them. What we done, we stuck to performing at our lower level raves.
Yo, mate, go around, mate. Go around, mate. No, I'm joking. I swear down, I'm joking. I swear I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is too outrageous. That was just a joke.
The young ones are crazy, innit?
That was such a joke, and that was.
That was the wrong one. That was the wrong one. You shouldn't. Someone should have got involved in that one there. Still.
He's gonna go around as well, you know.
Skip what? Skip on my G.
Go around.
Good, yeah. See you in a minute, my brother. Good. Yeah, love. Like how everyone's stepping out for man today. You get me? Well gone, G. You good?
What bad people?
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was we? Yeah. Yeah, what it was, is that we kind of kept loyalty to the garage scene. And at the same time we're getting popular, the garage scene is fighting us. The community, our streets are fighting against us, like waiting for us to slip up and all of that. So it's like, when we done an event, there was a shootout at one of our events. You know what I mean? We had to turn up with Nation of Islam, all of that. Even one time, when we done an event in Hackney Oceans, I had the Nation of Islam around me. So I had like 100 man at the back at Hackney Oceans and police at the front. So we locked down whole, and I was with you, like I had you lot in the building. I had like C1, you're mega, you're mad, man. We can't do a fucking rave in Hackney, but it's gonna go off. There were no problems there, you know what I mean? Because the way how we locked it down, it was different. And this is why I kind of look at the industry today and I say, a lot of people have rivalries with different factions of areas. But if you want to lock down your venue, your little event, your little celebration, you can lock it down and have every rivalry in the building and lock it down. Have different level security where people behave themselves. You know what I mean? You got to know how to have, you got to know how to have different level of connections, whether it's the police outside, whether it's security on the inside, to lock it down so that everybody can have a party. We're not here about discriminating each other from events and from certain avenues from getting the bag just because you want to flex your power. You can't flex your power with the other cultures, but we're all flexing our power with our own culture, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit dumb. So that's why I kind of wanted to just show that we could do events still and just lock it down a certain way regardless. And that's why problems started to occur. Like there was a shooting outside Garage Delight, one of our Garage Delight raves, and we was in the newspapers, and that jeopardized our whole tour. We couldn't really tour because of that, and that's just us showing loyalty to the scene that made us. Yeah, we didn't have to do that event, but we done it out of love, you know what I mean?
So now, obviously, with the show, because show money, I would imagine it was like played a big part in, or not?
Yeah, show money does play a big part. Like, show money is something that, it's everyone's bread and butter, man.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Like, people want, you only get, in the music industry, you only get money twice. At the beginning of your project and when you deliver your project.
Like
that's why when you have an album deal, yeah, I'll break it down. When you have an album deal, you get a percentage of your album money. When you complete your album, you get the other percentage of your album money. If your album does good, you get your next album budget.
Okay.
You get me? If your album doesn't do good, they're gonna be and ahhing whether to even give you your next album budget. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why some people rush their albums, some people rush their projects just to get to the next level of bag, and the next minute, whatever you thought was gonna be their third or fourth or fifth album, it doesn't happen. With So Solid's second album, it was meant to be a double album. I done tunes with Beanie Man, I done tunes with Khalees, I done tunes with so many different, we done 21 Seconds Part 2, Whoa Part 2.
You done something else with Khalees?
No, I done songs with Khalees, bro.
You done something else with Khalees?
Didn't do nothing else with Khalees, bro.
It's cool, but you get what I'm saying, come on.
Khalees is a cool friend of mine
Yeah,
still,
man,
you get
cool.
me?
Come on, man.
We ain't even talking about that.
Let me get a WhatsApp.
We ain't even talking about that. Khalees is cool, bro.
Yes, it's cool, man. Come on, all the milkshakes.
Big up Khalees.
Big up Khalees.
Big up everyone around there, you know what I mean?
We don't kiss and
It's doing
tell
good.
anyway, you get me? So
Yeah,
what
man.
happened to Maxwell? We don't kiss
What
and
happened with Max? Oh, yeah.
tell. Yeah, binds, man. You get me? You don't know it's coming for us, man. Yeah.
But these Americans can't come for nobody,
Nah,
bro.
man. Oh, look, don't start him off, you know.
Yeah? Especially on
Yeah,
man's
allow
territory,
Cameron,
bro.
man.
This is
Allow
London.
Cam, man.
Cam's cool, man.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I like all of them. I like
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I mean? Just don't belittle what we've got here over here, man, and everything's
What
crisp.
happened with that, though?
With what?
With the Cam situation, because obviously
This is why I say, like, people don't really
back.
understand what South London's like and what Battersea or Brixton or like, fam. Like I already told you, our radio station is in Brixton, like Supreme FM. The So Solid album was produced in Brixton, Dairy Studios. Every day and night, cars parked outside Dairy, not a scratch, not a smashed window, no nothing. We're there every day. When Rockefeller came over here, Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, we brought them to a Brixton studio. And not a West one, not in no safe haven. You know what I mean? Face is living in Mitesfield. Everybody talks like Mitesfield was some jungle estate. Baghdad. Listen, Mitesfield weren't Baghdad to me. You know what I'm saying? It weren't Baghdad to me.
Big up the Baghdad.
Yeah,
man,
maybe
still.
like when
Big up the
maybe
Daz
when enough
them
man,
still, car.
maybe when enough man
Don't know.
took on the Muslim thing. And I tell you one thing, like the Muslim thing kind of connected a lot of black youth that were some were afraid, you know what I mean, to be out there on their own and not be a part of something, and some understood the religion and knew it was a beautiful thing, and they took it on for all the right reasons. But enough man did use certain things as a form of togetherness and protection and as a form of
like in jail,
intimidating people, you know what I mean? So you started to hear names of estates, Baghdad, Iraq, and listen, let that go, man. Yeah, there's no Taliban here. But I didn't see any of those areas as any the areas you can't go to. Any area that you hear about, whether it's, you know, Chalk Farm, whether it's Fields in East London, whether it's Complex, where Stonebridge, wherever it is, if you're from those areas and you've been to those areas before, you know what time to move, you know what time to go there, you know when to step out and when not to step out. The whole hood isn't just when you step in, it's on. You know what I mean? You know how to drive, you know how to move in these areas. It's just us as a black community, you want to gas up these areas like it's a no-go zone, like it's real Afghanistan. And it's nothing like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we've got to kind of just pipe down our level of badness and put it in a category and just be a little bit more rational and respectable of how we are as people, because it makes us sound like savages. And we're not savages. Our gangster, when it comes to what we're meant to do with it, yeah, was senseless. You get me? It had no form of order, had no form of ambition. It was just badness of disrespecting your friends, disrespecting gyalem, sexual bullshit with the gyalem that we used to like and all of that, breeding up each other's girls and friends and sisters and cousins, and it led to nothing. And now everyone's online can only talk about how bad they were, but it led to nothing. It's like failed achievements. So this is why I'm saying I'm one of those people, bro, where when you look on life and when you look on what you're meant to be doing with your badness, it has to lead to business, it has to lead to foundational wealth, it has to lead to where you can come to your ends in this day, 2023, and not even look. How many times have I looked around me for someone, you know what I mean, blood? You're meant to be calm. It's meant to be a place where your grandparents and your kids can grow up and everything's crisp, no shots are flying, and feds ain't got to turn around all the time.
He's an idiot.
You got a glove on.
Leave me alone, fam. This is my conversation. Shall I take it off?
It doesn't look calm. Don't look calm. I'm just saying with the speech, it doesn't make the speech. The speech doesn't seem like this with a glove on. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know
I wear a glove majority of the time now.
I'm just saying.
You know why?
Obviously, because one hand gets colder.
This is no. You know why he moves like that? I'm just an OCD guy, man. I'm just an OCD guy, bro.
That mic must have picked up that laugh. That man forgot the mic, didn't it?
I'm an OCD guy, man. I just like to move a certain way.
Mind games.
Not touch.
He's on mind games, you know, like
I'm never on mind games.
Look.
Remember, bro.
No, he nearly got shot.
Remember.
Mates can't take too much noise.
I'm in Battersea, bro. I'm
no.
I'm in Junction.
I know. No, but all right, cool. So, because the media started turning their backs on man as well, bro, man. Like, how did that feel? Like, obviously, from being at the top, everyone's like, yeah, So Solid. They're even behind man.
The media could never turn their backs on man, yeah, if it wasn't for our community turning their backs on us. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh no. You know what? I'm going mad. Why did you run off Cam off the stage? You changed it. That's what we was talking about. Cam.
That's what we're speaking about. All right, so people don't understand Southwest London, and it wasn't even running Cam off the stage. That wasn't the beginning thing.
Yeah, I know, but
what happened is that we had a good link with Rockefeller at the time, and we booked Dipset to come over. But my brother Barry Inch, he called me and said, yo, my brother Dan, Ezekiah's cousins and that, he wants to put into some music and that, he wants to do events and that. He's got some money, he wants to do that. So we put up the bulk of the money. I made them go on the plane to Rockefeller Studios and that, and bring 70k cash and give to CAMRON's manager, Fat Joe, so that we can solidify them. So when you're walking in a building, in an office, everything's crisp. So we're doing the promotion over here, man spending money, I'm grabbing money from this brother, I'm saying, what you want to put in? You know what I mean? Putting in a certain amount of paper, but it's all off of my back and my reputation. Giving them the link, saying, yo, these are certified people, we can book them to come over and they'll definitely turn up and do the tour. You know what I mean? So this is 2004. They were meant to come over and do it. Next minute, they didn't turn up.
We met them in Napa that year, remember? Was it Napa that year that we met?
No, that was Memphis Bleak. Yeah, Memphis Bleak. B-High came over.
That year, innit?
Yeah, no, 2003. Yeah, early, yeah, 04, early 04. Early 04. So when they came over, no, when we put on the concert, they never come over. CAMRON come online and was bigging up North Star, but North Star had nothing to do with it. But he's still big.
I was rating that though.
Yeah, I was rating that still, man.
Because I think in rock.
It wasn't Cam, it was Jim Jones.
No, but I don't know, but people was following, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Oh, you don't know, big up, you're North Star.
Yeah. So that was good, man. I rated that still. But then they didn't turn up. And I heard that happen with a lot of like promoters.
So
you know, American artists taking money, not turning up, not coming to events. But it's just the wrong youths that you took money from.
Yeah, basically.
It's gonna piss me off. That's the wrong youths you took money from. Southwest London youths. We're not just promoters. We're not man that's getting invested that can just lose money and knock it on the head. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna take that.
You took.
We're gonna take.
Yeah, you took money from man. Don't come back here until you're willing to pay, and that's all it was. So when some promoters thought it was cool to book, like a couple of them have been here while I was in jail on doing my thing, in jail trying to get out.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But when I came out of that, I heard certain man was bringing Jules Santana over, playing that, and I was like, yo, they're coming over. Blood, lock that down, man. Lock that down. My brother, Reeps, Inch, like Peckham man turned up, Brixton man turned up, Tanner, Beer man turned up and said, nah, it's not happening on an hour watch, you get me? It's not happening on an hour watch, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just Mega's involvement, this is Brixton man's involvement, this is Stretton man's involvement, this is more than just one man's involvement. And furthermore, you lot ain't dealt with it properly. You understand what I'm saying? So everyone turned up at the hotels and orchestrated it in a certain way, but we didn't want to make it seem like it was some kidnapping thing or disrespecting in the end, because we're still fans of them, we still like them. They was acting like, Jules Santana was acting like he didn't really know what it was all about. It was all Cam situation.
It was on mind games, innit?
Yeah, it was on mind games again. So they signed something, some bug little contract, like made them sign a book contract and say, yeah, I'm gonna come over here when I do my mixtape. And when he went back to the States, one of his little youths from jail was dissing the thing again. Fuck you, London niggas, da-da-da-da-da.
Mind games.
All of that shit was happening. And I was like, but I was on the phone. I was going out with a girl called Yaz at the time. Like, and I was on the phone from Cyprus, kind of just orchestrating it, saying, yo, put him on the phone. Yeah, nah, man, one's on the coach now, Mega, don't watch nothing, I'm air. Shabs, yo, Megs, what go on? Nah, man, I'm air, man. I'm on the coach, you know what I mean? Shabs is cool in America. Certain man from America saying, what? Jack them niggas up, man. Jack them niggas up, you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, we're not gonna do it that way, Shabs. Boom, 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 boom. Just know that we've managed the situation, you know what I mean? So I think the next day they just kind of calmed it down a little bit, done a little freestyle with them online, and just calmed it down. It's meant to come back. So he didn't come back, and then again, CAMRON came over, but it's one of my brethren from my ends that was involved in booking it. But what was happening is that I wanted to make a phone call to say, yo, let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation with Cam and that, just to let them know about the scenario. But I don't think Cam wanted to have the conversation. And it's not my brethren's fault. It's not the girl's fault. It's not my man them's fault. It's just that the artist wasn't honest with them of the situation and wasn't honest with us about the situation. You know what I mean? So they was trying to safeguard their interests at the same way, just safeguarding the artist's interests. But I was mostly seeing it as a disrespect on CAMRON's side more than it was my brethren's.
Yeah.
You get me? I didn't think that my brethren's were disrespecting. They were just like, right, we just want to put on an event and boom, 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 boom. So it wasn't really nothing to do with them. They were just safeguarding their thing. But CAMRON was taking the piss. Because CAMRON, yes, bless. CAMRON was the main man. Next to Big Joe, he was the main man. You get me? And I just said, look, if my man doesn't make the phone call, I apologize, but I have to pull him up on it. You get me? I can't allow these Brixton youths and these Streatham youths and a couple of my brethren who are involved to look at that and make it seem like I didn't have their interests at heart, because this is my link. I made Roadman put their money into something which, you know what I mean, which they lost all their money. Losing 100 grand of street money is not something that you should take lightly. To anybody, it's not a joke thing.
Gunshot, man.
So for the whole time, it's been my interest to make sure that justice is served on all areas. So I had to get dirty. I had to get my hands dirty a little bit again. You know what I mean? I turned up at the event on a thing where I wanted to have a conversation with him again, and he just didn't want to turn up. So the young ones, they just moved reckless. And I said, look, if it gets to a point where they don't move accordingly, you lot do what you want to do. You know what I mean? And that's basically how it was, man. But I'm always diplomatic right down to the last point, and I've always been like that.
How do you feel about it now, the situation? Because obviously you still ain't run the paper, innit?
I feel the same, because the other day I got a phone call that CAMRON and Jay the Kiss wanted to come over, because they done a little tour in America.
Okay.
So I got a phone call respectfully from certain promoters and that, and said, yo, what's the situation? Then I got on the phone with CAMRON's manager, and he let me know what the situation was, and he was away at the time on an M charge, and they said throw out a number, and I couldn't throw out a number because it was other man involved. So I made a phone call to other man. They gave me a number, and when I went back and gave them the number, they said, boy, but like, can we deal with CAMRON's side? I said, this isn't nothing to do with CAMRON. We booked the whole of Dipset. So if you're the leader of your thing, just like our Mega is the forefront of the whole thing sits on me. So the whole thing sits on you, CAMRON. You get me? You can't come here unless you want to agree. First of all, acknowledge that you owe that money and agree how that money's going to get paid. And I didn't hear back from them. So what was meant to be CAMRON and Jada Kiss turned into the Locks. And that's when you saw Jada Kiss and Chic come over, and then Styles P didn't. Yeah. So there's little things happening behind the sidelines which I'm not a bad boy, man. Fuck this bad boy thing. I'm just a person that stands on real morals. You get me? And if you tell me that we're gonna do something, and if I say I'm gonna be somebody by you, I'm gonna be somebody by you. If I say I'm gonna do this thing to the end, I'm gonna do this thing to the end. Whether you disrespect me, whether you see me as an idiot, whether you wanna try and chirp my gal, or whether you wanna be disrespectful with money, if I say I'm gonna be with you to the end, I'm going to be with you to the end. And that's just my principles. I don't care. So whatever fortune that I have in my life, that's mostly why I get through and still happen to create levels of bags and levels of opportunities, because I'm more loyal than majority of the people I've come across.
Ditto. But yeah, back to So Solid days, yeah?
Yeah.
How did you feel when Ashraf went jail for the machine?
I felt kind of like...
That was the first, he was the first one, innit? Like,
yeah.
Where it type up.
Yeah, I felt away kind of, because the circumstance wasn't called for. You know what I mean? I don't know what actually happened on the day. I don't know why the police warden even felt that he had something on him.
He just didn't think, did he?
I just don't think he was thinking, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it was, really.
Like, cause as far as having it in his possession, that's understandable at the time because of the pressures of the streets and that. But just in the way in which he did, yeah, the way I thought that as well. I thought, whoa, you know, like, because you got a machine on you and a traffic warden or someone's chatting shit, you just be quiet.
Yeah, it's a traffic warden, isn't it?
No, you just be quiet, because I got my machine, I'm just going to be quiet. But anyway, boom. So that was the first, because obviously there was other bits what came into it to then kind of, I wouldn't say break up So Solid, but it kind of like panned it down a bit. And that's why I put that Asher going to jail as the first kind of catalyst. I don't know if it was a different catalyst.
All I say is this. If we had the support of our community and the streets and everybody, it wouldn't happen like that. Okay. Nothing would have happened like that. Because in this day and age, people are getting arrested for shootings, stabbings and all of that, and they're getting celebrated when they come out of jail. They're going back into their record deals. No one's dropping them from record deals. They're utilising that as a big thing. You know what I mean? It's a bit different in this day and age. But it's like we didn't have the support. It's like, yeah, you take So Solid down, you take the rest. Because, bro, we had, it was mad. It was so deep those times, bro. Like David Blunkett and Tony Blair, they sent out man to come and find me and be a part of the Disarm Trust. And they had negotiations with you know when Swiss said, last time they was meant to give a few mil, last time I heard something they ain't done it yet still. Because the Disarm Trust was me, Frank Warren and certain man where they said, we're gonna give you lot millions so that you can go to each area and present it to some of these gangsters.
Just go around, please. Go around. Go around.
And present, and they said they was going to give they had a kitty of a few million, yeah, and they wanted certain key people to go around and speak to certain gangsters in each area. Now this is something that happened in America, with the Italians, with the Paddies, with the Irish, where to calm gangsterism, the government took some money, gave it to certain fractions of gangs and made them become legit businesses. And they wanted to do the same thing with our community, yeah? So it was called the Disarm Trust, yeah? You lot stop the violence in certain areas because there's certain big, can you see right along the River Thames on southwest London, all the glass buildings and all the apartments that go right up to Canary Wharf. This is a big investment that was happening from since my times. And what they saw is that a lot of men them were connecting from the streets because of the influence of So Solid and many other people. And they knew that if they could set up a Disarm Trust and fund certain of these gangs, then they would stop a lot of violence on the streets. So they sent certain men out to me. Even when certain men was getting nicked, they were walking out police stations, bro, in the UK. No further action. You wasn't even involved in one of those cases, bro. No further action.
Yeah, no further action.
You understand what I'm saying? Because in those times, like, and I tell you what the division was. The division was that the police didn't like that. Fucking giving these gangsters fucking, what? We've got cases on them all, we're going for them now. So the government was like, unless you've got strong cases against them, we'll rather just give them this opportunity so that big investors could come, solidify their investments, put some money into London and continue going. They had to drop the crime rate and they had no control over what. It wasn't like they couldn't stop us from doing it because they all could. Because our level of gang violence was senseless, there was no organization to it. There was no order to it. No one was given the word, yeah, go and do it. So they couldn't pinpoint the head honcho. There was no like boss of South London. Everyone was their own boss. It was fucking each for their own. So they had to work out a way to do it. So there was a battle between the Disarm Trust, the government and the police at that time, and the police won. The police won in the end because no one got the money. The Disarm Trust dismantled. Did you hear anyone get any money? No one got any meals. No one got any meals from the government to set up these businesses as gangs. No one got it. But it happened in America, it happened in Ireland, happened in Scotland, but in England, it didn't happen here, bro.
So what happened, because obviously, like that's what I'm saying, it seemed like you lot kind of went quiet for a sec.
I went jail, innit? I went jail in 2004, yeah, and when I went jail, this is why, like, it wasn't rocket science to kind of understand who was the person holding it all together. No one was managing So Solid well. No one would run the companies. G-Man wasn't the person that could.
What did you go jail for?
There was a murder case I went jail for. You get me?
I know, but I'm trying to do my journalistics.
I went jail for a murder case still.
Yeah.
But that was like some big hoax, man. Police corruption. You get me? People shooting at us. And more of a situation where the police tried to make it sound like it was an enemy thing, but it was on the Wandsworth Borough territory. I knew everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody was calm. And to tell the truth, we was trying to leave that estate twice. You get me? I don't want to mention the name of the person and the family. We was trying to leave that estate twice. And the first time a friend called us back, the second time the father called us back.
I did hear the victim was found with Machine.
Yeah, the person who passed away had shot 2 firearms.
Yeah, I did hear that.
You get me?
But,
Like, he was shooting 2 firearms. 2 of the witnesses that took the stand had firearms as well. They were known to be shooters as well on the day. And there's another person who was pinpointed at the scene who was shooting, and no one knows where he is. You understand what I'm saying? So my friend sitting in jail,
Free up Morgan.
Morgan sitting in jail on something that I didn't even witness happen. And forever, like, I don't even think, I think the family know who actually done the actual fatal shooting, but they're still trying to just hold my brethren more accountable for it than the scenario that actually happened. And that's just my point of view of the whole thing. You get me? From how the case was to the evidence presented to forensics and all of that sort of stuff, it just kind of points from one direction.
But alhamdulillah, but looking at it now, because I think Morgsy got 30 in it.
Yeah, 32.
32 years, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sad. But bro, like, you got not guilty.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel sometimes? Like, raw, like you've literally, don't you feel like raw, like, boy, like, chosen, not chosen, but I don't know, but you've literally skipped a life sentence.
Well, at the end of the day,
skip, 'cause
you
you're
see
both
what it
not
is?
guilty,
They
but
were
you know
blaming the whole thing on me. They were saying I was the one that gave the order. That's how they put it. You said burst him, you said this. And that were none of the case, you know what I mean? Like, even when I was in court, the family was like, what's Mega doing here? Mega didn't do nothing. Mega didn't shoot
Oh, so
anyone.
everyone knows each other?
Everyone knows, we all know each other. The family, everyone, we know each other, man.
Mad.
Like, the cousins, all the cousins went to my school.
Mad.
The younger brother said, look, like, what's Mega doing here? Like, Mega didn't do anything. You know what I mean? And they twisted up. There was a witness behind closed doors where they twisted up his statement. And he actually recorded his conversation with the police and brought it to the table. You get me? And when we presented that in court, that's what made me get bail, second trial. And they still tried to put me down and make me go through a whole 3rd trial and go all the way to jury before getting a not guilty.
How did that feel though, bro?
It was tense times, man. It was tense times, man.
Must have been shit.
Almost 3 years out of my life trying to just be calm
what's
and
going on as well.
yeah, but I had George Carter Stevenson is a big QC, man, very big QC, and we left no table unturned. And Byman and Partners, Michael Schwartz, my family, who are lawyers as well, were very deeply involved in the case. Left no stone unturned, from evidence to everything. If you looked in my cell was full of paperwork that I shouldn't have had. You know, uncensored and all of that, and censored and all of that. And like, Morgan solicitors weren't really doing their job. If it wasn't for my side of the case, Morgan wouldn't still have a chance to, you know what I mean, still revive his situation, and that's what he's still going through right now.
Oh, is he still able to,
still able
fighting,
to,
yeah?
Still able to cut through and battle his side of the story.
One thing I say with him is every time I speak to him, he's always in good spirits, still.
Yeah, but because he knows his innocence, bro.
He's always in
Morgan
good
is not that type of person. You understand what I'm saying? So he knows what he deserves. He knows what he doesn't deserve, and that was way off board. You get me?
Yeah, nah. So how was that sentence? Not sentence, that remand.
Remand is calm,
obviously
bro.
It must have been, nah, but bruv, calm. You must be.
It was calm, bro. It's stressed of the case,
I was stressed with
but
my
not
little-
stressed of the case, but not jail.
Yeah, but jail's jail, innit?
Because
You've
you know
already
what
been
it
in jail.
is.
It's not your first
You
time
see,
in
like
jail.
when you're in jail, you always think you can get bail. You're putting up 250, you're putting up $500,000, people's putting up money, you're putting up money, people are putting up houses, you're putting up, you know what I mean? So it's like, you've always got that hope every like 3 to 6 months that you're gonna get bail, So those are the little, you know, the carrot in front of the donkey that kept man like, going home soon anyway, you know what I mean? But little knockbacks, man. But Belmarsh was, bro, the way how we had Belmarsh, if anybody knew about Belmarsh, the way how we had it was so calm because there was a lot of even terrorists in jail as well. So it was like, listen, no fights, no nothing.
Abu Hamza.
Everyone behaved themselves because we've all got proper cases. This is an ACAP prison. We need our association. We've got proper cases. And if everybody fights, we're all going to get banged up. So anyone that had rivalries, we just outcast them straight away, man. Yeah, take them off this wing. You get me? And that's how it was.
And then when you got that not guilty, you finally got that weight off your shoulders. What was your plan? What did you? Because I remember the Cheats and Thieves. Is that
Straight away, like I got another. I've done a TV show called The Jury. I think it was like 15 bags, and then they gave me another 250k to do another album.
Oh.
To do another album.
After you came out of jail?
Yeah,
Sick.
and that's where I done the Since You Went Away single. Me, Lisa and Romeo.
Yeah, come on.
Same formula. I was writing that song before I went jail. I was writing it when I was in jail, and actually done the tune when I came out of jail. Since you went away, so that tune's like on 1 million views now. So single, like a solo type of thing. Done the album, but we never released the album. Never got to release the album.
Why?
It was a hedge fund that invested in it, and yeah, we just never got that far into releasing it,
Never
man.
released the North Star album, you know.
I never signed you lot though.
I said we never released.
Oh,
the
you
North
never
Star.
released it?
Yeah, we never released.
Yeah, you
I
never.
can't
Yeah.
believe you're thinking we wanted you to sign us. We didn't,
No,
we
but behave yourself, fam.
We didn't want. We was cool.
No, shut up,
We was
bro.
ready.
Shut
We
up.
signed to ourselves. You
I
get me?
made you lot.
We signed to
Bro,
ourselves. You
bro,
get me?
bro,
Independent blood.
bro.
North Star.
Let's get
They've heard about us.
Let's
You
get
what I'm saying?
everything. Let's get everything
You
into,
get what I'm
into
saying?
perspective. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
independent.
encouraging C1 and Wes to be businessmen. I was encouraging them to make sure that they had their own and set up their own. Well, go on, G, you're good. Yeah. I was making sure that they wasn't under So Solid, bro. They had that. You lot had your. I was making sure you wasn't under So Solid. You lot had your own identity, bro. You lot had your own setup. You get me? It wasn't about signing two man. It was about being. Whatever you said, bro.
It's cool. You didn't want to sign us.
No.
It's fine.
It was about you lot.
It's fine. You didn't want
See,
to.
now
It's
you're
fine.
saying
It's fine.
now you're switching the place.
You didn't want to sign us, but it's fine. We was cool.
You know what it's about? It was about you lot being another version of So
He
Solid.
signed Cream Cartel. Yeah, who we signed? Who else did you sign?
East Connection.
East Connection.
G2.
G2.
J2 family.
He gave Nicky Fruit, Slim Ting,
Yeah.
and double 100 bags.
Yeah.
100K. No Star, nothing.
It wasn't those times, man. Different
See,
times.
Migs, we used
But
to
you know
play-
what it
we
is?
used to play
You
the
see
music.
C1.
See, every
You
time
see
we used to play
C1.
new tunes in the car.
Let me tell you.
And before it even gets to the
Bro,
chorus, it starts talking.
listen.
And me and C used to look at each other. Like, can't this guy listen to it till the chorus? I swear. See when we used to play new tunes?
Yeah.
We used to play him the new tune, yeah?
Lick your lips, bro. Your lips are dry, bro.
Yeah,
Mad
but
dry.
black people.
Someone give me some
Black people.
Vaseline, man.
Black people.
No, it's
But
not black people.
listen,
Cause my lips
listen.
ain't dry like
They
yours.
are, you know.
No,
But
they're not, bro.
They are, but
they're
they
not.
might not catch it.
Yeah, someone
But
see that pink
I swear,
Vaseline
yeah,
there?
I swear.
Give him that
Listen,
pink Vaseline, bro.
listen.
Mama's got big rolly and the
Listen.
driest lips.
Listen.
Driest lips, Sahara.
Why for looking at my lips? Why for looking at my lips?
Nah, but we're
Why
talking.
for
fam.
looking at my lips?
Alright,
Why
well,
for looking at my lips too much as well?
Yeah,
If
give
Cream's
it
not
to
telling,
him. Give it
if
to
Cream's
him.
not telling
Hey,
me
Cream,
that,
was his
why
lips
for
dry?
that? Why for that?
She's just weary
She ain't
because you
talk-
always
nah,
get onto
she's-
her.
Why for
She's just
that?
weary because you always get onto her.
Why
You always
for
get
that?
onto
Why
her.
for
fam.
Don't watch my lips. But yeah, every time we used to play a new tune, yeah, he used to start talking. He used to start talking before we got to the chorus, and me and C used to look at each other like.
Why?
Because we were
Why
excited.
Why did I always
We're
used to start
excited.
talking?
I don't know. We
Tell
didn't
him.
understand.
No,
We
you
didn't
know. Tell him,
We
bro.
didn't know.
Tell him why.
We didn't know.
But do you know now?
No, I swear we didn't know. We
But
used
do
to
you
play,
know now?
We used to play a big tune,
Do you know
new
now?
tune, like, Megs, listen to this.
Do you know now?
And then you used to like, ask
Do you
about
know
it.
now?
No,
Do you
tell
know
us,
now?
We're gonna find out.
Well, let me tell you something, fam. When any man goes into studio and you're making tunes for the first time, if you're not the type of people that know how to make and finish a tune, man, them have to stop listening to themselves. It's facts. Man, them stop listening to themselves, yeah, and actually bring unfinished music to the table and take advice from man of how to finish a song, bro. Because out of all the songs you lot mostly sent, man, there was most probably 1 or 2 songs that you actually went and done videos for, which made the cut.
You weren't feeling it. You weren't feeling it.
Maybe I weren't feeling it, or maybe the subject matter wasn't entertaining for me. You know what I mean? A boss man, 2 shots in there. Maybe that subject matter
what we
weren't
saying?
feeling me. I can't remember, bro.
I can't even remember.
But you see the one with Cassius, big tune.
Massive tune.
Massive tune, fam.
But even that one you didn't even let get.
Nah, I
to the
listened
chorus.
to that. I listened to that.
Even that one he started.
No, I listened to that fully, bro. Don't lie. I listened to that fully. You're just acting. But like I say, there's enough people out here that make songs, bro, that don't allow man them to hear their songs and actually say, change this, change that, fix that. You get me? Some man was stubborn. Some man weren't rappers but wanted to be the biggest rapper in your crew. instead of like putting their time and effort into you. You get me? But even putting their time and effort into you, you was mad dysfunctional at that time, or just on badness that time, where you was unpredictable, bro. And if your mannerisms and behaviors was a little bit more stable, blood, man then would have invested a lot more time into you, bro.
Possibly.
No, not possibly, probably, bro.
Yeah, same thing. Possibly.
No, probably, bro.
Hey, Star.
Yeah, they would have done that. Fam, I was in Ministry of Sound that day, remember?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
I was in Ministry of Sound that day, remember? And the spotlight was on us, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Senseless, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, bro, like, if you just knew how to control, and I'm gonna touch on another thing that's been going viral for Cream, yeah? Where like, man that's just grown by their mothers. Emotional, impulsive, don't know how to control their feelings and their reactions. Do things. No, I'm telling you.
More mind games.
But it's facts, bro. It's facts. Fuck the mind games. It's facts, bro. If man had a real male figure in their lives, bro, and actually tapped in with their dads, yeah, they would have known how to control themselves a little bit more, bro. You get me?
Now there's people with male figures and dads that don't know how to control themselves.
Yeah, but we're talking about majority, bless, bro. We're talking about. I'm on camera, fam. We're talking about majority, bro. We're talking about majority,
That's
bro.
another thing that we spoke about as well. Because all right, it's cool, like two people, but it's about having a good dad. Just having a dad. Just having a dad ain't good enough.
But you know what? There's two things.
Right dad.
Yes, of course.
Some people have a father figure, but what are they doing?
But how do you know your dad's? How do you know whether your dad's good or bad? Your dad might have been bad for your mother, but good for you. Who are you to listen to your mother and say whether your dad's a good dad or not?
You're not listening to your mother.
No, that's what I'm saying. Most man and most kids that grow up with one side of the parents or other are listening to their version of that parent's story of who their father is. And their father never even had a chance to be the father. So when it comes to time for them wanting to be the father, they might be off balance now. They might not be financially stable now. There might not be somebody who you respect. They might have been far gone on crack. They might have 10 other kids now, which they're focused on, bro. How much brothers do you have?
A lot.
Are they like you?
By my dad.
Are they like you?
None.
None of them are like you?
No one's like me on God's green earth.
Exactly, bro. So understand the difference. Understand that it could be a pro or it could be a con. But if they're nothing like you, bruv, understand why.
No, but I'm saying we've gone through the same thing. They've got no dad. I've got no brother. They're nothing like me.
So look, just more so,
They've
bro.
had the same
more so, like,
you know
instead of just listening to one side of the story,
they've had the same
I just find, put it this way, my moral of the story is, I just find that most people who are into badness and took up that bad boy route or that gangster route on the ground level, not Tony Montana's fucking boss, not the real Godfather, not Al Pacino, his father or his grandfather. The most intelligent ones, were the ones that set up business, set up fractions, made sure there was an order of process and invested in proper businesses, companies, and built foundational wealth from their gangsterism. There's men that are gunmen saying they're gangsters. You're not a gangster, you're a part of gangsterism. You understand what I'm saying? You're a part of it. Same as the accountant who was doing all the books, he's a part of gangsterism. He might have had to get his hands dirty sometimes and bury a body, but he's a part of gangsterism. He's not a gangster. Gunmen are not gangsters, bro. Gangster is the whole package. So what my whole thing is about, when you're a bad boy and all of that, it's based off of emotional imbalance. And the men them that actually run, most of the man them,
you know what it is?
I'll tell you another thing. Most of the man them,
people just say something.
They just say gangsters something else.
Gangsters this, gangsters that, gangsters this, gangsters that.
Bro.
Gangster, you're not gangster.
Who invented gangsterism?
No, wait, you're not gangster unless you're making money. You're not gangster.
No, it's not money.
No, I'm just saying. People say all of this. Everyone kind of brings a whole new thing to what a gangster is.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But as far as man know, or when man was watching the films or whatever, man know what a gang. Or do you know what I mean?
Right. So when you was watching the film, the gunman's the gangster.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No,
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
All gangsters.
Scarface, no, it wasn't, bro. No, it wasn't, bro.
That's what
no, it wasn't. The whole movie was gangster. He was a gunman and a drug dealer.
No, but in my
the gangster was the one that came and whacked him at the end and wasn't even on the scene.
That's who you think.
Let me show you something.
They're all gangsters.
When we look at Arden, put it this way.
Gangster life.
What about the government?
Gangster
What about
life
the
ain't
government?
just-
What about the
What do you
government?
mean? What about it?
Is the government gangster?
No.
The UK government, they're not gangster.
No.
Is it?
Not to me. Like that's not my idea
They're
of
not gangster. Most
Not my idea.
businessmen that encourage wars and then go and invest in those territories
But that's what
after
I'm
the
saying.
wars,
Not
they're
my
not
idea of
gangster.
gangster.
What? The banks ain't gangster.
No. That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
you don't
what,
understand.
No, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. People do. It could be gangster.
You know what? As a black person,
be
yeah,
gangster to
as the black culture, yeah, we didn't invent gangsterism, so
Yeah,
we can't
Italian.
determine what gangster is or not. Go and speak to the man them that invented it, yeah, and they'll tell you what gangster is. Apart from that, blood, when we're watching all of these gangster films, the mafias and all of that, bro, the people who are the real gangsters are the ones that manners the people who are on the lower level, and still continue to do business and still continue to accumulate foundational wealth, and governments had to bow to them. Police had to bow to them, had to submit. You understand what I'm saying? All the gunmen on the low levels, they went jails, they got birded. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, the most thing I'm saying about it, and what I really want to understand is that when we left our house as youths, or when we watch some of these movies, what are we watching these movies for, and what are we entertained by? We're not meant to be entertained by people that are irrational.
Oh,
and
you know what gangster is? A member of a gang of violent criminals. That's literally what a gangster is.
a member.
Yeah,
Okay,
literally. But that's my whole point. But everyone
That's
says
what-
something else.
that's what- that's what gangster means.
That. Yeah,
Alright, cool.
A-star. Do you get what I'm saying? But I get it because everyone.
That's what you think?
You're not. No, it's not. That's what I know.
That's what
a
Google
gangster is.
told
That's
you.
what I know. No, that's what I know. Do you get what I'm saying? I know what a gangster is, or what the term gangster.
What does gangsterism mean?
Gangsterism? I'll have to tell you.
Yeah, type that in, man. So yeah, look, all I say is that before we became involved in all of this street shit, yeah, we listened to our parents, we looked on what we had and what we didn't have, and we said we're going to fix that, or we're going to change that, or we're going to better that. And when we left our house,
basically, do you know what I mean?
a
Just part of it.
culture of belonging to organised gangs of criminals. Now, when you say organised, yeah, there's nothing organised about what we was doing, bro. And that's why I'm saying, when we're looking at organised gangsterism, there's a mission, there's a goal. So basically, when we left our houses and we went onto the streets and we done whatever we done, all it is that we got caught up in so many other things than the actual real reason why we left out the house. Take care of mummy, make sure she got a good life and all of that, you know what I mean? And then we ended up making the man them grow us, and man them's into us being more loyal and spending more money on our friends and our gal than we did at our homes with our parents and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? We lost sight of our mission. So the reason why I continue to wanting to be and do what I want to do, bro, is for that same reason, is not letting go of that real reason, not letting go of the real mission of why I really wanted to get involved in it. And today, bro, I fucking hate it. I hate that I even took that route. I was picking up a reputation that I shouldn't have had. I was building hate based off you lot not taking care of yourself, or not moving right, or not thinking forward. And in this day and age, you lot want to utilize that against people who you've put in that position to make them seem like, boy, they're the bad ones, I'm the cool guy. You was always the cool guy and I was the cool guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But I had to become somebody else to take care of your interests. Why? Today, none of my friends are dead. None of my friends are stabbed up and shot up. You know what I mean? I can look around and say, from my Junction era to Chaos, to Dean White, to Darren, to Fly, to Ghost, to Mac, none of my brethren died in the game. My So Solid crew members, none of them have died in the game, bro. I haven't had to RIP my friends. So we've done some sort of good job up to this point. Now, another thing which enough people feel like, what are your friends doing now? I mean, if I make you money, or I make you money, or I make you money, ask your family what they're doing now. Your family is meant to be responsible for what you get up to when you get your finances.
Yeah.
What you do with your finances, your mum, your dad, your closest brother, your sister, it's not down to your friends on the streets, whether you're still making money or not. It's down to your family. And if you don't have a family, then yeah, it might be down to a couple of your friends in your circle. But don't be holding that against, like, your next brethren and your next brethren and your next brethren. Your next brethren gave you the opportunity so that you can take it home and then develop something better with your family. You know what I mean? So there's enough little things that we kind of draw smoke and mirrors about, like, yeah, that's your friend, man, but what you doing for him now? You're making money, but he's not, or this person is, and he's... Listen, man, you give people the opportunity, man, and it's down to their family and their mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters to help them accumulate more from that foundational base. You get me? And some people, you know, go left and some people take it up and go right.
What's your best memories?
My best memories?
Yeah. Like
taking care of people, man.
No, like, do you know what, yeah? And I was thinking as well, we didn't even talk about, like, when did you have your youth? Like, in the timeline?
15, 16.
Is it?
Well, my son was born when I was 16.
Because that's a big issue. Yeah, how was that?
My son was born when I was 16, bro.
No, but how was that, like, fatherhood so young? Like, that's a big responsibility.
I was young, man, just didn't
didn't
handle it well. I connected, of course I
No, I'm
connected.
saying, did it connect with you? Like, rah, I'm a dad.
Not like I'm a dad.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
But it connected with me like, yeah, I got a son, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give him what he wants and all of that. My son was spoilt, man. And you look at my son when he was young, he was spoilt. Like, he had everything he wanted, he was in all the videos. He might not have liked being on set all the time and all of that, but he had all the computer games, DVDs, TV in his room, all of that. He had everything. His dad picked him up from school certain times when I could, and he had all of that. So.
And he's here now. So.
Yeah, my boy's here now,
That's
bro.
testament to good fatherhood.
Exactly.
Yeah, still about. That's one of the main things as a man that we should man up to and understand, like, you're having sexual intercourse with your woman, she's growing life inside of her, and you don't even know how to help her give birth. You know what I mean? In the comfort of your own home. And I ain't directly saying help her give birth, but my last 2 kids, they were born in water birth.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What's that? How's that?
At home, where they bring the whole inflatable thing home. And not only that, just showing a woman or showing each other how to nourish yourself while you're going through that process. And the calmness of how to be and all of that. And at this age, how I think, if I've got a woman, my woman's not working, my woman can't have a 9-to-5 job. Anything that she feels she wants to set up, you set that up tomorrow, you have a business straight away, you know what I mean? And just work and you can relax because you don't have to depend on a business to facilitate your income, because a person like me should be able to help you balance that. But after a while, like, you should be able to grow your, you know what I mean, your situation to kind of be independent enough that even if your man falls off, you can hold up your man. And if you fall off, your man can hold you up. It's not just a one-way thing, you know what I mean? It's balanced because it's a different society in this day and age. But if you want to be a traditional woman and you want to just be the birth giver and, you know what I mean, the home nurturer and all of that sort of stuff, you got to cover all of those bases there. And if you cover all of those bases, then a man should be able to cover everything else. You know what I mean? But if a woman doesn't know those fundamentals, then boy, something has to give. So I'm just on that, I'm on a different vibe over the past like 6 years. I've been on a whole different vibe, bro.
Cheats and thieves.
Yeah.
You ain't spoke about that.
Cheats and thieves, man. Good clothing line, man. It was based off like the Robin Hood theory. You know what I mean?
Who thought of the name?
My business partner.
Okay.
Business partner thought of the name. But it's just like that cheek and tongue sort of thing, man. And it's just more of like, give decent quality goods for an affordable price.
Is it still happening?
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, there's two.
We ain't been sent nothing.
You see, in the clothing game.
We haven't been sent anything.
I know. Yes, I know. I should. My business partner's been a bit. He hasn't understood the game. Because early times I had Dua Lipa modelling for us. You know what I mean? I've had Krypton, Conan, Chip, all of them modelling for us. And at the time when I had them modelling for us, he didn't actually see their potential, where I could always see people's potential. So it was a little bit standoffish at the time when I brought them to the table, and maybe not too forthcoming in taking care of their interests to the best level that we could have. But Cheats and Fees, man, we've got good relationship with buyers, man. From Zalando to ASOS to many other retail companies. So regardless whether we're selling on our site or not, quarterly we always get the big checks, man. And we have a printing facility where we print for a lot of other brands as well. So
What's happening with Megaman now? Obviously,
Mega.
man still see you out there performing.
You know what? I just
man
don't.
still see man on stage.
Yeah.
Like Cream said, the garage thing is still going strong. Like
I go for major investments, bro. I go for multi-million pounds investments all the time, man. And if it's not that level, I just don't want to play with the game. You know what I mean? Like, the entertainment scene can only offer a certain amount, but there's the other side of the entertainment scene that just have endless funds where I just create a brand, go and do a concert, go and do a whole string of shows. And I'm the type of person where I always think to myself, it's not about having the money. I understand what business is. There's wealthy people that don't even want people to know that they have money. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to get rid of money. They're trying to invest every second of the day. So me, I just create ideas, bring it to the table of my investors, get the bag, and just keep it, just keep it pushing. And that's all I want to do. I don't want to be committed to a contract where I've got a time to deliver or nothing. I just create the idea, deliver the plan, you know what I mean? And we all eat, man. That's basically my plan.
I'm gonna run you through a quick fire round, yeah? Obviously, we're doing it different. So we're not really doing current affairs and that, but just true.
Before we even do that, yeah, sometimes you always got to big up people that ain't with us. So I always big up my family.
No, we're gonna do that at the end.
Gonna do that at the
Come
end.
on, man. You know, we got RIPs and frees. We've got that.
All right.
Boom. Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Drake or Kanye?
I would say Drake.
Snoop Dogg or Nipsey Hussle?
Snoop.
50 Cent or Game?
50.
Joel Santana or Jim Jones?
As a rapper or just personality?
Rapper.
I kind of steering towards Jim Jones these days, you know.
CAMRON or Mace? Rapper.
Definitely Mace. Mace in his early times, CAMRON in these times.
P. Diddy or Suge Knight?
Diddy, obviously.
Why for Diddy? Chief Keef or Bobby Shmurda? Yeah, he's the biggest why on earth. Chief Keef or Bobby Shmurda?
Bobby Shmurda.
Don't pick Diddy, man. Right, cool. Shmurda over Chief Keef, yeah? NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk?
NBA Youngboy.
Raw. Makes it different, you know. See, everyone that picks Youngboy, they're different. Like, he's got a different,
Different thing.
yeah. Alright, cool. Boom. Mobb Deep or CNN?
I don't know who CNN is, bro.
Capone and Noriega back in the day.
I'll go for Mob. I'll go for Mob.
D Block or Dipset? I can't believe you didn't know CNN.
What? D Block, obviously.
50. Oh, I don't know. Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey?
Whitney.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki.
Beyonce or Shanti?
Beyonce.
Rihanna or J-Lo?
Rihanna.
Maya or Ciara?
Maya.
Lil Kim or Foxy Brown?
Ooh. Little Kim.
Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor.
See, I told man Richard's funny. Everyone picks Eddie, innit? Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Kevin Hart's more funnier to me.
Eddie Griffin or Jamie Foxx?
Griffin.
Chris Rocks or Chris Tucker?
Tucker.
Bernie Mac or Cat Williams?
Ooh. But how do you put those two? That's two different eras, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, but it's...
No, you can't do that, bro.
Bernie Mac or Cat Williams?
I'm going for Bernie Mac then.
Come on, man. You can't style
You can't put two different eras, man. You can't style Bernie, bro.
Yeah, Cat's funny, but Bernie's the madman. Mo Gilligan or Steve-O the madman? Can't leave right
Mo.
British man, them, you get me? Dizzle
But I like Steve-O as well.
Dizzle comedian or White Yardie?
White Yardie. Dizzle's funny though.
John Singleton or Spike Lee?
Singleton.
Maya Jama or Alicia Dixon?
Nah, Spike Lee, sorry, Spike Lee.
Right.
My Jama or Lisa Dixon?
Yeah.
Fam, why do you keep putting two different eras?
It's just
That's two different eras though.
Everyone else is cool with it. It depends what...
My Jama's cool for these
what you
times,
wanna-
but Alicia
what you wanna-
Dixon is still cool as well.
It's what you
Because
wanna
Alicia
pick, innit?
Dixon's
It's what you
on.
wanna pick.
is like Alicia Dixon's the homegirl, man.
Yeah, I'm with Maya still, but Steph London or Miss Banks?
See, why are you doing that, man?
They're the
Miss
same.
Banks is like my Aries. You get me? What are you talking about, bro? All right, if you're saying like stature, you would say Steph. But if you're saying like lyrical content, Miss Banks.
I'm saying Steph. Tim Westwood or Charlie Sloth?
Sloth.
Blade Brown or Dubs?
Brown.
Jay Space or Fecky?
That's a hard one, you know. Jay, I ain't thought of that. I would say Fecky, but
Pot of
Blade
paper,
Brown.
Pot of paper or Rimsey?
J Space is good, huh?
Pot of paper or Rimsey?
Rimsey.
Snap Capone or Scraps?
You scratch, bro.
Scraps, man. CSB.
Oh, Scraps. Oh, you said Scraps. Snap for Chrome or Scraps?
Yeah.
I like both, man, but definitely Scraps, man.
K-Trap or Fredo?
I like K-Trap as well, you know. He's kind of hard still. But Fredo is an all-round package, man. Fredo kind of tips the...
Business. Central
Yeah.
C or Digger D?
That's too easy, bro. Central.
Going Central?
Yeah.
J Huss or Dave?
Don't know why you do that. What's your answer?
J Huss.
Dave.
I'm with Juju J.
I'm
Look,
with-
he's
I'm
such a
with-
pagan. Man said, what's your answer? I told him my answer, he went with the other one.
Yeah, I'm
I said
Dave.
Dave.
But J Huss is bad though. Bad.
Mix Money or Bugsy Malone?
Mix money.
Missed or Millions?
Huh?
Missed or Millions?
Missed.
Storms
But
or Chip?
Millions is bad as well, fam. Stop doing this shit, bro.
Storms your
You're just
chip?
making me breed more haters, fam.
No,
You move
wait.
it like the man
this
them.
is what we do all day. Like what? You got your preference. Storms your chip?
Stormzy or Chip? Stormzy, obviously. What
Gets
talking
or
about?
D double?
Huh?
Gets or D double?
But Chip is bad though. Gets or D double? Gets, like lyrically, yeah.
Kano or Dogs? Dirty Dogs?
Kano.
Bashy or Crazy Titch?
Bashy.
Frisco or P Money?
Woo! Frisco's last project's cut through, you know.
Mad.
Yeah, Frisco kind of topping it right now.
Prez T or Footsie?
President T or Footsie. I haven't heard any of them recently, you know. I can't say.
Heartless Crew or Pay As You Go?
Heartless.
Wiley or Dizzy Rascal?
Wiley.
Skepta or Jamie?
Both.
Kelly LaRock or Shola Amar?
But Shola Amma, yeah, has like 2 songs, right?
Kelly LaRock or Shola Amar?
Both.
Yeah, you know you gotta say both. Yeah, that's what I think. He's a madman. Even thinking he could even Adele or Amy Winehouse.
Adele.
Are you with Adele? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I thought you'd be with Amy for some.
Nah.
Just for the era.
See, when it comes to
just for the era.
Nah, see, when it comes to the cokehead thing, I don't rate
Nah,
it.
she's
bro.
a B cat.
She's a B cat. That's even worse.
Mad.
Anyone on any form of white drugs, crack, coke, heroin.
She said no, and she weren't going rehab. You know?
Yeah, I know, but it's
Jungle or garage?
mad. Garage, innit? Yeah, garage.
House or grime?
House.
R&B or hip hop?
R&B.
Sizzler or K-Putin?
K-pop.
Rotted. It's only one more person picked K-pop, I can't remember.
After me left from Jamaica, gonna for me panto. Preaching, teaching,
No,
what
but
are you talking about?
we could draw for Scissor track. We'll be here till then. Yeah, we'll be here.
Yeah, love
Barry Salmon or Sanchez?
Sanchez.
He's taking Sanchez as well.
No, only because Berry sang that song,
Hey,
man.
little girl, yeah.
That's what everyone keeps
Only because of that one song, man, and
Mad Cobra.
I haven't been able to put it into perspective yet.
Yeah.
So-
Mad Cobra or Supercat?
Supercat, man.
Ninja Man or Merciless?
Ninja, man. These
Shabba or Buju?
Bujo.
Bounty Killer or Beanie Man?
Beanie.
Vibes Carter or Movado?
Vibes.
Idonia or Busy Signal?
Idonia.
Popcorn or Alkaline?
Popcorn.
Massacre or Skilly Bang?
Skilly Bang, no way. Massacre, man.
Has to be Massacre. Has to be Massacre. Skeng or Valiant?
See Swiss there?
Skeng or Valiant?
I don't know these two, bro.
Yeah, Valiant. Dexter Daps or Intense?
I don't know them
TJ
two.
or Shano? You don't know.
I do know Dexter Daps, still Dexter Daps, yeah.
Football or basketball?
Football,
McDonald's or Burger King?
none,
Pizza Hut or Domino's?
none,
KFC or Morley's?
none,
Coke or Pepsi?
none. I don't drink none of those. I don't drink none of those things, bro.
Fanta or Tango?
None. I don't drink none of those, bro.
Orange or apple juice?
Apple juice,
Carrot cake or chocolate cake?
carrot cake,
Chinese or Indian? None.
none,
Italian or Turkish?
None.
Rice and peas or jollof?
none. I don't eat rice,
Oh, you
bro.
don't eat rice and When you used to eat, what was it, rice and peas or jollof?
When I used to eat rice, I didn't even taste jollof, so I wouldn't know.
Okay. Boom. Fish and chips or pie and mash? You eat fish and it's gonna be fish and chips.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Car or bike?
Car.
BMW or Mercedes?
I don't like none of those cars.
Audi or Volkswagen?
Audi.
Lamborghini or Bugatti?
I would say Lambo.
Ferrari or Bentley?
Bentley.
Jeep or Coupe?
Jeep.
England or America?
England.
Fury or Usyk?
Fury.
Joshua or Wilder?
Wilder.
Haney or Haney or Shakur?
I said Wilder, but I know Josh is the big man of the UK still. So hail
Haney
him up.
or Shakur Stevenson?
I don't know about those two.
Spence or Boots? Oh, you don't know about boxing?
Who? Nah,
Boots.
not much about boxing.
JD's or Foot Asylum?
None.
Tyson in his prime or Ali in his prime?
Tyson in his prime.
Jordans or Air Maxes?
I don't wear none.
Nike or Adidas?
Don't wear none.
Puma or New Balance?
I wear New Balance.
Gucci or
But
Louis?
Puma, yeah, Puma's cool. Huh?
Gucci or Louis?
I don't wear none of those.
Fendi or Dior?
Don't wear none of those.
Versace or Mosh?
Don't wear none of those.
Oh, I'm gonna inside or outside?
Outside, G. Look.
Galting,
Can't you
Galting.
see we're
Yeah,
outside,
come
G?
on, Galting. Restaurant or cinema?
Restaurant.
Looks or personality?
Personality.
Natural or surgery?
Natural.
Bad gal or good gal?
Good gal.
Party gal or home gal?
Home gal.
Black gal or white gal?
Both.
Girl's breast or girl's bum?
None. I don't care about bum or breast, bro.
I just had
It's
to,
personality,
I had
innit?
to laugh. I had to laugh.
If I
Her
say
on top-
personality,
her on top of missionary. No, because that's a question I normally get people on. Her on top of missionary.
depends, man. It depends how the body's set, man.
Doggy style or reverse cowgirl?
It depends how the body's
Six
set,
toys
bro.
or no six toys?
No sex toys.
To bow or not to bow?
I don't bow. So
Money or love?
what do you mean with who?
Money or love, just in general.
Straight money, bro. I'm
See
on
it there?
paper, bro.
Boom.
Fuck that.
Career of your dreams or the love of your life?
Career of my dreams, and
See,
then
in
I'll get the
jail,
love
yeah?
of my life.
In jail, do you rather pool or table tennis?
I do. I play pool though.
Yeah, I'm table tennis. Football or weightlifting?
In jail,
Yeah.
I was football.
Association or gymnasium?
Association.
Exercise or shower?
Is that a trick question?
No,
again?
no, it's a trick, but bro.
How can you be exercising and not have a shower anyway? You go in the exercise yard, you're still gonna get your
No,
shower.
you don't. Exercise
Shower in
is
your jail,
exercise,
go in
but
your jail,
be
bro.
Exercise is exercise, and the exercise yard.
Fam, there's
shower.
no or. There's no or.
But that's the
There's
choice.
no or in
but
jail.
That's the choice. You got.
You don't. They don't give you that choice in jail.
No, but I'm giving you.
You're
a
not a
choice.
governor, bro.
I'm giving you.
Are you a governor? Are you a screw?
I've had that choice before. You're gone
How?
mad. I've been down block and they've given me the choice. Either I've got my shower or my exercise.
You've down block, yeah.
Yes, bro.
I don't
I've
go
had that
block.
choice.
I don't go
I've
block.
had that choice. No, but I'm saying, which one would you pick? Out of exercise or shower?
Well, if I already had a shower, I'm going on exercise.
Mad man. I'm cleaning myself in the shower.
But I could clean myself in my sink. I'm
that's
the yard, a straight yard,
That's what
blood.
next man said, but
Yeah, I clean myself in my sink, blood.
Yeah, that's mad thing. Canteen day or visits day?
Oh, I hate this interview, man.
Canteen
It's
day or
mad.
visits day?
Visits.
Why do you hate it?
Huh?
Why do you hate the interview?
I know it's just long.
Why?
Go on, fam, carry
why
on.
do you hate it?
I don't hate it, I'm lying.
No, but I'm saying, why did you say that?
I'm lying, bro. Go on, carry on.
What, because of this? Not because of the firearm?
Yeah, this fucking firearm, blood.
Why?
Go on, bro. Finish.
Why? Because you're picking people over people?
Nah.
Oh, it's nearly finished, bro. Did you pick canteen day or visits?
Visits.
I'm canteen. I'm canteen. Jim Woodley or number one
But
surgery?
my cell was like a sweet shop anyway, blood. So I just do visits anyway, blood.
Jim Woodley or number one surgery?
Jim Orderly or number one surgery.
Like, if you had the job, which job?
Yeah, I would have want to stitch up, man. Still, nah. I'll take Jim Orderly.
Church or mosque?
Mosque.
Tuna or mackerel? Tuna or mackerel?
Both.
Custard creams or bourbon?
None.
Ritz or Jaffa cakes?
None.
Walkers or Golden Wonder?
Walkers.
Cheese and onion or prawn pussy tail?
Cheese and onion.
Yeah. Prawn pussy tail.
None.
Ready salted or salt and vinegar?
Ready sorted.
Snickers or Mars?
None.
Double or single banger?
What do you mean double or single?
Double or single banger?
What does that mean?
Do you want a cellmate? You rather have a cellmate
Single.
or just single? Yeah. You saw what happened when Barry said double. I was gone. I ended the show. I ended the show for that car. I didn't understand why you.
Has
why
to be
you,
single.
I didn't understand why you'd rather have a
Yeah.
cellmate. But yeah, boom. All right, cool. Morley's or Maria's?
Maria's.
Look
Maria's
here,
is there, fam.
Look here, I'm asking you. Morley's or Maria's?
How you know about Maria's?
Morley's or Maria's? Which one?
How you know about Maria's?
Well, obviously, this is your bit of the fire round now. Like, so it's gonna be around here.
Maria's, because Maria's is halal and I don't eat no meat from there.
Tickle me or jam dish?
None. Well, jam dish.
Club 2000 or Providence?
Club 2000.
Divas or Catherine Law?
Catherine Law.
York Gardens or Battersea Park? Imagine wearing York Gardens now.
Battersea Park though.
Ah, is it?
Yeah, Battersea Park's the biggest,
Big
man.
up Swiss gave me them questions. But yeah, boom, that was just it still.
But look.
He hates them, he don't like the interview, that's it. I can't believe
Now,
you
you
don't
know
like
what it
the
is, yeah?
interview.
You know what it is? Sometimes when you go on a podcast, yeah, you really want to talk sensible.
No, but I would rather have been.
You want to have
in the
certain
thing
conversations, but with Spray, you can't have a conversation without touching on streets, road, gangster,
It's your
this,
life.
that.
I'm asking you about your life. You can't. It's not about me. I'm asking you about you. You can't tell me what it's like. I'm asking you about you.
You're
like,
going to
ask
be the person
everybody
that's going to
about
make
them.
me stop doing interviews,
Ask
you know?
everybody about them. I swear.
You're going to be the person that's going to make me stop doing interviews,
It's your
bro.
life. It's your life. It's your life.
It's going to be the last interview I do in how many years, unless
It's your life.
they're paying 6 figures. I ain't doing no more
It's your life.
podcasts, bro.
But
anyway, R.I.P. to Fruge.
Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Veli. R.I.P. to Terms. Who else is there? There's a couple other men still.
You want to free up anyone?
Obviously, free up Morgan, Chaos.
Come on.
Tons of man. My brother Reeps.
Reap's still in jail. I was wondering why he's not in jail.
Reap soon land, man. You get me? Madman. Southside brothers are the craziest. Hey, you got to big up Tanner, you know.
Yeah,
Trust
big
me.
up Tanner.
But anyway, yeah. And yeah, my family members that's passed away, my cousin Philip, grandparents, all my grandparents have passed away. You get me?
Yeah, I'm ready to go and eat
My
some
uncle
chicken
Vaughan,
still.
uncle CJ, Uncle Selwyn, and all my other cousins that's passed away. You get me? But yeah, R.I.P. them.
R.I.P. Rest in power. You're done now. Free up everyone who needs to get freed up. You get me? Yeah, man's gonna go and eat some chicken and that.
Some more chicken
If there's
and that.
any left,
No,
and we're
there's
gonna
enough,
obviously
man.
go and get some cutaways of everything else. But yeah, now big up, man, because the lighting's going anyway. Follow the Queen.
But listen, welcome to Junction. You get me? I got the Queen here. Come on. What you saying, Cream?
Good man, I'm glad that we done this. It was a good little sit down, do you get me?
Yeah, nah.
Trust me.
If only they had your mic.
And a more comfortable seat.
No, it's all right, yeah. I made it work though.
But you know what? We have to try different things, innit? We have to try different things as well.